Me personally, I feel Minnie is in front of Mulan now. I don't know about the rest of the people. Keep both D, so Minnie above Mulan. Minnie goes above Mulan. Okay, Mulan doesn't let me do that, so let's do it that way. So like that, is that looking good right now? So with King Candy, everybody unanimously agrees. F tier. Let's not talk about Mulan. She makes me cry. It took me like 4 hours to get her to UC. Started at 39. Got wrecked constantly by SC racers today. Hey, it happens. It happens.
But he did tell me like everything was okay, but it just stopped working. I got off that last call. But he said that if it stops working again,
that's what it sounds like. Yeah, but keep them both on D. So everybody's content with King Candy, Mulan, and Minnie where they at right now. And if so, what do we do next? What do we do next? All right, let's go ahead and just start from the top and go all the way to the bottom. We got Sam Flynn in the pin messages right now. Sam Flynn, what do y'all think? I think it's S tier. Sam Flynn is glitchy as hell. I think he goes to S tier. Yeah, look at all this. S. Everybody says Sam is a S. Instant S. That's crazy. I mean, I think the chat's spoken. Everybody, Sam Flynn is S. I mean, everybody knows. That's why he's banned in divisions. You know what I'm saying? All right, what about Cora? Cora, where's she's at? I don't think she's S tier, but she's definitely good stat and a good racer. I believe she goes in the A tier. Yo, what up, Daryl B? Let's go, today, my guy. Happy Friday. We'll be done in no time at this rate. Yo, we definitely S. She's underrated. Yo, so you think Cora is S tier? Interesting. S for causing frame drops. A just because. Damn, the part, not the frame drops. Somewhere in A. Monkey says A. The part that says S. Valak says S. Anybody else? What do y'all think? What does S mean? The Cookie Queen, S just means these are the tier rankings of the racers that we are basically doing on the tier list. So S means that they're basically the meta, the best of the best, and then every letter down is just, you know, basically down. You know what I'm saying? So F is the worst. S is the best. Maisie says high A. I mean, yeah. Everybody's thinking A, and that's what I think too. A, she's definitely A, and like very, very high, like to the point that she can almost go to S tier, but not there yet. I truthfully think Cora is very much at the, you know, top tier A, close to the S tier. I agree with the King Candy. Yeah, King Candy is just bad all around. Not even a lightweight track would help King Candy. That's how bad he is. And you just got him too. S stands for small, A stands for average. That's crazy, yo. Don't get people confused there, Departed. From S down, it just means the best to the worst, all right? Departed over here trying to troll and shit. All right, what about the homie Riz, the Rizzler himself? Where y'all think Rinsler goes? King Rinsler? What? You will put all metas in S and Cora's a sleeper in the metas for me? You put Rinsler in A? Departed Rinsler in A? Monkey also thinks Rinsler goes to A? You don't have him, Cookie Queen? Rinsler is pretty fire. Like, especially, oh yeah, especially if Rinsler doesn't get stunned, he's off in the airplane. Especially at home, yeah, you know. Yo, daddy issues in the chat. Hey, yo, let's go, chat. Oh, how we doing, daddy issues? How we? Katie says she has some of those too, you know. Yo, how we doing? Happy Friday. What you got planned for this weekend, daddy issues? No stun is S. Rinsler is a low A because of the track situation. Yeah, he's very track dependent, I will say. Rinsler is very track dependent, and if there's no way for him to use his plane like really well, he's cooked. Rinsler is an A because Bay Bitch is an S. Who's Bay Bitch? Yeah, if he's stunned on his jet, he's fucked. It'll be S for sure. Yeah, if he was immune, yeah, not a damn thing. I want to relax. I felt that, yo. We about to watch that Night of Champions pay-per-view tomorrow, y'all, at noon in the Discord. What up, Arrow man? Let's go, chat. How are we doing today, Arrow? How's work going so far? Hey, yo, is that a raid too? Is that a saucy cyborg raid? Hey, yo, now we saucy in the chat. Let's go, chat. Yo, Saucy, thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome in, Raiders. Y'all don't know who I am. I go by the name of OneWingedAngel, aka the Papi of Speedstorm. We mainly play games like Disney Speedstorm. Former #1 player in the world. We are father of 5, level 34, and our favorite color combos, purple and blue. Y'all already know how we do. Let's go, chat. We also love anime and pro wrestling too. Welcome to the OneWingedAngel show. Still debating if you want to leave half day. I mean, that's up to you. You got the PTO for it. All right, so Rinsler is A. Now the next one is Zeus. Sally is best. Sally's toxic. But yeah, you know, I seen that with another person playing. Baymax stole Rinsler's spot. Hey, yo, that's baby. You know what I'm saying? That's baby. Zeus is 100% S tier. I'm sorry. This man, once he's gone, he's gone. Ain't no catching up to Zeus. Literally. His only weakness, and this is how you put him in the lower S, is that the defense, because he is vulnerable, and that's why he's still in the S but in the low S's because of that. Cookie, you like Zeus? Yeah, Zeus is nice. He goes crazy. Zeus is Toxic's new Ana. Let's put it that way. Zeus, Toxic loves the homeboy Zeus, and he cooks with him. So I mean, I don't blame him. You know, he could do the things that he used to do with Ana, but better. All right, now we got the toy herself, Jessie. Where do you guys put Jessie at in this list? I think she's gonna be around the C tiers.
You want to smoke black?
I would have Korra higher than Abuse. Wait, Korra higher than Zeus? No, I because Zeus will cook Korra, honestly, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Jessie, your main, right? She used to be my main in season 2. I used to love doing some Jessie races. I wouldn't have her at a C. You wouldn't have her at a C? Well, where do you guys put her at? Where do you guys put Jessie at? Romy says C works. Like, Jessie is a good racer, but she's also a lightweight, so she wouldn't be as effective as the other racers because of that. Yeah, I had to tell, I literally had to get to her. I had to tell Katie's IT people, like, yo, man, I work in IT too. It's not the internet. I promise you, homie, it's not the internet. Ferrari says, Rinsler A? Just join. I guess I approve since he has some awful tracks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ferrari. We were just talking about that, like his ability situational. If there's a lot of turns and no straightaways, Rinsler's pretty much cooked. And everybody's saying Baymax took his spot, which, I mean, they're not wrong. Chef Daddy and Food Plug is here to support and show the love as I cook dinner. Let's go, Chef. Let's go, chat. My Zeus is S. Yeah, we know. So this is more about ranked. No, this is more about regulated. You know, so we're not using rank because we didn't want to put supercharges as a thing either, because only some races have supercharge, and supercharge is just something that you do in ranked. You know, so it's more or less just regulated. No crew, no supercharge, just regulated. So everybody's saying D for Jessie. So D for Jessie. Damn, Jessie went down a total poll that bad that now your rater is D, guys. Is she really that D rank for y'all? That's crazy. Are we going to put Elizabeth low because she doesn't have enough top speed? Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. I hope you are as well. Salty, thank you get for that raid. Let's go, chat. Should be slow. Jessie is C, nothing more than it. I agree. I think Jessie, to be fair, should be at least on a C tier, guys. I think Jessie C. Elizabeth, I mean, Elizabeth Swan at level 50. We got time to talk about that. Let's wait until we get to Swan. We'll talk about Swan. Jessie Maxi, I don't know. I see her on B. You see Jessie on B?
Maybe Jessie in her prime.
And maybe in her prime, and she would have been a B.
When she first came out, maybe.
I don't know about now. I think she goes C tier. Guys. And I think everybody in the chat also agrees that she goes into the C. All right, on to the next one. It's another lightweight, aka Daisy. Where do you guys put Daisy at? I know Maisie's gonna put her S tier, but that's because, you know, Maisie loves Daisy. But where are you gonna really truthfully put Maisie? Jeez, Daisy at? Jessie was solid the first season. She was a racer, and then she went downhill. So we got low D for Valley said low D. Sorry, Maisie. Damn, Daisy's with King Candy. You think Daisy's F tier departed with Meanie and Eve and Hortensia? So, okay, damn. Monkey said, like, I already got my picks ready for all these racers. They're all D to me. Guz is too easily stunned. Who's Guz? Or do you mean Cuz? Like, because it's, you know, Daisy's too easily stunned. Isn't Daisy the same as Daffy without boost from Tap? No, I think Daisy still gets some boost from Tap too, though. Damn, poor Daisy. So Daisy goes to D tier. So, okay, she's in D tier, but we're in D tier. Above Minnie or below Minnie? That's the real question. Is Daisy better than Minnie, or is Minnie better than Daisy? Let's see. Where does she stand, Chad? Where does she stand?
Crazy that the original characters are low.
Above Mulan, Minnie, I would consider better than Daisy. Low D because of the other tricksters. Will says low D, better than Minnie. So Ferrari says Daisy's better than Minnie. You know, I will say stat-wise, stat wise, I mean, not really stat wise, but statistic wise, I think Daisy performed better than Minnie when it comes to races. Stat wise, I think Daisy does better than Minnie, and I hate it because I know if Absent were here, he will yell at me because he loves his Minnie. But truthfully, I think Daisy just does better. She feels nicer. But you think Mulan is better? So Daisy is better than Minnie, but you think Mulan is better than both of them? Actually, not sure since they have the same top speed now. I guess it's situational. They might be tied low-key, chat. I mean, because Minnie can boost other people. Daisy could just be protected and stay with the boost. But then obviously if they both get stunned, they lose that. Yo, what up, Walters? Let's go, chat. Today, my guy. Mulan can hit someone in front of her. Maisie can't. You mean Daisy? You mean Daisy can't wolf? I don't have Minnie or Daisy. Yo. Let me find out. We just call it Daisy Maisie at this point. Yo, I'm feeling good, man. How was your weekend so far? Let us know in the chat what you got planned for this weekend, Walters. Damn. All right. I mean, I think that's good for now. I mean, once we fill in this, we're all gonna be talking about, oh, this person should go here, this person should go here. So Daisy, sorry. She is Margarita to me. Minnie be sat down right now. I'm doing a Saturday stream for the first time ever, and then Sunday with the family, man. How about you? So we're not streaming Saturday, but we are streaming Sunday. Sunday, we're gonna be streaming Saturday. We're gonna be chilling with the Discord fam. We're gonna be watching that Night of Champions WWE pay-per-view. And that's pretty much my weekend, honestly. No. So, all right, what about Hortensia? Hortensia is S tier departed? That's crazy. Hortensia's S low-key, hear me out. All right, Toxic, I'm hearing you out right now. Why is Hortensia S tier right now? Let us know in the chat. Toxic, why Hortensia should be S tier. Hortensia in the same hole as King Candy. Also, Hortensia's F tier. Wolf is considering Hortensia F tier. Monkey says G tier. That's not even a tier yet. Every time I see you talking about Speedstorm, it makes me want to try it. Try it, Walters. Come to the rabbit hole with us. I promise you'll have a good time. I promise. Bruh, Hortensia has speed at least. I mean, Hortensia does have speed. Hortensia can definitely beat King Candy. I will say that. Rami says, get hooked, Walt. Yeah, get hooked, Walters. Can come join the rabbit hole with us. Yo, we'll teach you the ropes. Hortensia is the whole tier, the lowest D. No, Monkey says lowest D. Wolf says Hortensia belongs in F tier. Toxic says she belongs in S tier. We still haven't heard about Toxic's S tier, but better than King Candy, but not as good as other D tier. Hortensia takes the D. Yo, what up, Panama? Let's go, chat. Today, my guy. D tier above Mulan. You think Hortensia's above Mulan? Leave Candy and F on his own. Damn, he deserves it. So we put her right there for now. Obviously that means when we add more racers, she's gonna get pushed down the list. But yeah, that's the problem. Hey, you know, I don't think that's a problem though. If you get hooked, I mean, if you're having fun, is that really a bad thing? All right, next one. We have, yo, what up, Emma? We have Lilo. Where do we put Lilo at? And again, we're not using supercharges as a reason to put them in a certain tier. So this is all regulated, no supercharge and no crew. Lilo supercharge definitely puts her in A tier, but we're not talking about supercharge. Lilo would be fired if they fix her surfboard ability, which they technically did and supercharge, but that's not what we're talking about. Parta says B tier, D tier because she does have potential to be good, but it's short-lived. Monkey says C. Cookie says B. Oh, the Parta says B. S tier on short Arby's. All right, then we got Maisie with C. Nessa with C. D and all others. Better than Jesse, nah. So what are we saying? High C. So there's some with C's and then there's some with D's. We had to put a poll up, see which one is C or D. Yo, what up, Kai Moore? Let's go, chat. How we doing today? Cookie says low B. There's a lot of C's talk though. There's a lot of C talk here. Wolf says high D. Pause, but high D. The part says low B, average is C. Yeah, it seems like the average from everybody saying is C. Lilo's matchup spread is appealing. Like, Lilo has the potential to be up there above Jesse. So Ferrari says above Jesse. Def not B. Mulan was the best character at the beginning of time. I didn't invest in her. I'm an early access player. Yo, Pavy. Yo, I'm an early access player too. And I understand what you mean. A lot of these older racers are getting left in the dust with the new ones, unfortunately. So we're saying this right here, right? Is that what we're saying? Lilo up there with Jesse. Yo, what up, Ronnie Roo?
Let's go,
How we doing
chat.
today? No, Lilo below Jesse? They're thinking Lilo, so Jesse's better than Lilo. Mulan needs all the help. I love her. Fave Disney movie. She needs to just get buffed up pretty much. Give Mulan her top speed increase and Mulan will goes up to the C tier automatically. Honestly, Jesse over Lilo, in my opinion. So Monkey says, in your opinion, Valix's opinion is below Jesse as well. Lilo slander. Damn, Ferrari said not the Lilo slander. The chat is coming for Lilo, Ferrari. Damn, I mean, you know, with Ferrari will make Lilo look like an S tier. So, hey, yo, we got room to talk. Yo, once this list is finished, we'll talk about it, see if we need to adjust anything. But right now, we got Vanellope. Both are close. I will say both are close. What about Vanellope though? Where does she go? C or D? I feel like Vanellope. I love my Vanellope, and you know, I wish they would have given Vanellope the ability to use her ability on obstacles in multiplayer mode, like she can in the single player mode. Like I can literally phase through freaking objects and obstacles and phase through them. You can't do that in multiplayer. I believe they should allow that. That'll make Vanellope so much better. Vanellope is the second slowest character in the game right now. Vanellope is good on the right tracks, but she's D tier. No, the Vanellope slander is crazy. So y'all thinking D? Is that what we're thinking for Vanellope? My poor Vanellope is a D tier? V takes the D. Whoa, Romy, whoa. Romy. We can't be saying that about Vanellope. D tier below Minnie. Yo, what up, Ruby Matt? How are we feeling today? I don't have her either. She's gotta be C. I don't know. Everybody's saying D for Vanellope. So I'm thinking Vanellope's D. Everybody kind of agrees with the D tier, but where in the D tier? She belongs with Jesse and Lilo more than Minnie and the Deadweights. Yeah, below Minnie. So like right there in the middle, or does Mulan take it? Head is hurting quite a bit. I'd say F. When you put Vanellope in the F tier, Wolf? Jeez, Wolf. You're like the Simon Cowell of freaking Speedstorm. He over here telling everybody, yeah, you all in the F tier. Hercules the only S tier in the game. Get your mind out of the gutter. What are you talking about? My mind is never in the gutter, Romy. Never in the gutter. Meanwhile, Romy puts all the sussy emotes on the chat right now. But he says, get your mind out the gutter. Yo, how we doing, Emmett? How we feeling today? Yo, I'm done with you, Romy. Done. You're surviving though, Ruby? Hey, yo, that's all we could do, survive, man. I'm done with you. I'm done with myself too, though. So you think, is Mulan better than Vanellope or what? The part says she should be above Minnie, though. This is wrong. What do you mean, Monkey? She is C? I don't know. It looks like from a lot of people here in the chat, everybody's saying Vanellope is D. Alex is saying second slowest in the game. So y'all won't even put her all the way here at the end? She's all the way at the end? All right. I mean, maybe. Oh, you're saying maybe. Does she go above Hortensia? I think that's fair right there. I think that's fair. She has dashes. She can dash. That's right. And her vulnerability, she can phase through people. It's pretty dangerous. If she gets a little top speed boost, she'll be great. Well, she has dashes and protection unlike Kermit. No, Kermit has his protection. Kermit has his protection with the his charge ability and his slowdown. We put her in D, she better be at the top of D. A solid D. Hey yo, chat is going crazy with this D's. Doesn't do anything in last place. I mean, that's true too, Ferrari. You got a point there. All right, how about the homie Woody? All right, now we into some midway action. What are we thinking about Woody? Is she faster than Daisy? No, she's not, Monkey. That's what they're saying. She's literally basically King Candy, just a little bit faster. Right, like saying Woody is high C. He's okay. Definitely a skill gap for Woody though, because you got to land those lassos the right way. Pause. Woody is a hard D. Pause. I see orange. I mean, Woody is miles better than Jesse. Could definitely go to B. Ferrari saying Woody could be B tier. And Woody has rush. Woody has his lassos. And then, you know, very rarely he could get a cloak. But Woody is like one of the worst high-speed racers. One of the worst, which is why Woody barely gets picked, if at all. When it comes to divisions, Woody does not get picked. High B if you know how to whip it. Hey, do you know how to nay though? He's vulnerable as heck. Super vulnerable. If you don't get that cloak, which he rarely gets, you're pretty much invulnerable. I mean, you might be able to tap somebody with his whip, pause, but that's it. I'd put Woody in B. He's very much a decent character, but yeah, hard to use efficiently. We got some on the C's and then some on the B's. And then, Cookie says D. He should be C? Yeah, most cloak and rush with the frame, with the iframes. So we either got him at the highest of the C's or the lowest of the B's. We put him at the high C's. If he isn't fast, isn't picked off, then invulnerable, he should be D. Well, I mean, it's only because other characters have better options. But if, say, there weren't that much top speed speedsters, Woody would definitely be picked at that point. Because Woody used to get picked in the World Cup before we had a lot of these better speedsters. Because he was just a faster speedster. Yeah, this is compared to other racers. Yeah, we're going to eventually have this filled up by every single racer currently in the game right now. This isn't rating for back then. This is now. I mean, no, I get that. I get that too. Well, the crazy thing is, Panama, he got nerfed. That's the crazy thing. I think high C for Woody. I think high C. All right, what about the homegirl Meg? Meg is probably going to be D. I will put Woody in B later. He may go down to C. So we put him in the placeholder at B. Only 80 racers left to go. Hey, you know, the debates are real, chat. The debates are real. Meg's a D. I believe she's a D. I believe she's fat. She's better than D's, but I don't know. When I watch people don't really play Meg be a high C or low B. So you think she's up here. You would put Meg up there. Def no. Cyrella kills it with Meg. So would you put, so who you, Meg B? Wolf says Meg is B. Meg is high C or low B. And Valix. The part says Meg's a D. The part is just trolling. Explosible is a strong skill though. B or high C. Meg can't be touched and her slows a pain. Meg is better than Woody. Oh, Meg is the same top speed of Jesse. Hey, yo, don't forget the Meg bombs. Don't Meg bombs be dangerous? And if you play a good Meg, she can cook. There's a reason why people pick Meg on like Castle, Arby's. Like, you know, Meg is up there, and 9 times out of 10 you'll see Meg in the podium in divisions all day and on those maps. I mean, obviously Hero might be the new Meg, but I'm just saying, I'm not the one saying put her in B. Meg matchup with Woody is slightly in Woody's favor. Slightly, yeah, because Woody be fast. Bomb is the only reason Meg is decent, but she ain't that great in the end. So C tier? Was that what I'm hearing? C tier? I'm thinking C tier. We got to think where we can use Meg. We cannot set jungle as default. True, but let's think about it in the aspect of, yeah, what do I say? Because in a lightweight match she's gonna do good, but if we're talking about divisions, if y'all put divisions into this, Meg will probably be a lot higher than where she's at now. Meg is awesome in the track. She must be used. If that was the case, Rinsler would be S. That is true because Rinsler would be S if you look at it that way. In the general sense, where would you put Meg at? Put it that way, Wolf. In the general sense, where would you put Meg in the general sense, Chad? Not if she's in a lightweight track, not if she's in a heavyweight track, but in a general sense. Meg with random maps. Brett Shenanigan in the chat. We doing Brett's?
Let's go, chat.
Nick says low B. Hey, yo, is that a Sparkles look with the raid?
Let's go, chat.
With the raid of 8 beautiful human beings. How we doing, everybody? If y'all don't know who I am, I go by the name of OneWingedAngel. We play Disney Speedstorm primarily. Former #1 player in the world. We also are level 34, father of 5. And our favorite color combos, purple and blue. Y'all already know how we do.
Go,
we also
chat.
love anime and pro wrestling too.
Welcome to the OneWingedAngel show.
And y'all tuning into the self-proclaimed
Papi of Speedstorm.
Thank you for that follow, Steph. My stones high, yo. Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Let's go, chat. Hey, let's go. Feel the flow. Let's go. What's popping? How are we doing? Sparkles Luke, thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome in, Raiders. What were you playing, Luke? And how was the stream? So it's like a lot of lightweights, and B is way too high in my opinion. She doesn't have the top speed. And right now what we're doing, guys, for all you Raiders in here, we're doing a Speedstorm tier list. So we're basically, what we're doing is ranking the racers of Speedstorm in a regulated sense. This is not including ranked or nothing like that where they have supercharges. This is all regulated, no crew, no supercharges. Oh, The Last of Us. Hey, how you liking it so far? I heard a lot of good things about that game. Mac has a vulnerability, so that's something, plus high handling, so maybe C tier. General Sense, she sucks. Her UC grind was awful. So General Sense, put her at C then. It seems like everybody is in agreement of putting her to C. I heard the story is amazing. The story is amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Oswald, chat. Let's go to Oswald. What are we feeling about Oswald? He has a great auto. He's still a lightweight, but he does have a great auto. And as I said, he's good from what I see. Oswald B tier. The part says B. Ishnik says B. Monkey says C. Cookie don't have him. I'm on the fence with the C and B's for Oswald. I lurk and watch a lot, so I need to play more. But what I watch, Rosali says C. Okay, he's gimmicky. He's definitely gimmicky. Oswald, the same situation of Mank. He is good depending on the map, but general, I don't know. Hey, Oswald, but I would be high D because of how many top speed dependent treks there is. I mean, if that's the case, we will put Meg at D2 though in that situation. But I feel like Oswald can beat Meg, especially with his uniques. He might be a little slower, but he can also cut corners a lot better. Oop, here I am. Hey, yo, let's go on the TikTok side.
Let's go, chat.
Yo, all you guys on the TikTok, don't forget to tap that screen to push me up in the algorithm so we can get known out here. Also, my love, is everything sounding good on the TikTok side, or does it sound better on the Twitch side? Just curious to see if the quality is different on the TikTok side. His charge, in my opinion, needs to go faster. 152 miles per hour is too slow. For his auto, Moana's goes 155 and so does Maui's. And you're saying 152 miles per hour is too slow? I want to say C for me. For me, I feel like he's either above Meg or below her. In my opinion, that's my opinion. But what do you guys think? I mean, I would say that when Baymax exists. You like that? You like that? Yo, thank you for that follow, Dark Vortex.
Let's go, chat.
Appreciate that follow. The Speedstorm, hi, yo, this wild ride is gonna feel just right. Who am I, chat?
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Let them who I'm at.
Papi of Speedstorm,
Feel the flow. Moana's charge goes 164. I thought it goes 155. Truthfully, sounds the same. All right, so they can hear the music, they can hear me, they can hear the sound alerts and all that. That's perfect. Oswald is like King Candy. No way, Pavy. No way. I think Oswald is above King Candy. Like people will use Oswald over King Candy in every sense of the word. Like if put it this way, Pavy. If you had to choose between Daisy, Minnie, Mulan, Penelope, Hortensia, King Candy, Lilo, Jesse, and even Meg, who would you choose between them out of Oswald? I'm pretty sure you guys would choose Oswald over any one of those people that I just named. I'd take Jesse and pass on Lilo. So you'll take Jesse over Oswald? Oh, music, no. Oh, so you can't hear that at all. Or maybe they can't hear it, but I have it on track 1. Oh no, the audio no, that's why. Yeah, the TikTok audio's on 2. That's why. I thought I changed it to 1, but apparently it didn't save. Yeah, Oswald below Jesse. He can end his auto and land on her toys. So right there, that would be the perfect option right there then. Or what about Steamboat Meat, aka Steamboat Mickey?
Let's go, chat.
Where do we rank him at? He's a defender. He has a trail. He's one of the faster lightweights in the game. I think he's one of the fastest lightweights in the game, if I'm not mistaken. He just does not have good catch-up potential. That's the only problem with Steamboat Mickey. He does not have good catch-up potential. But he also has invulnerability with his trail. This gets easier once there are a few on the board, because then you can make a better judgment. Yeah, I agree. It's easier to judge that way. That's why I said we can go over it once we get everything up there. I truthfully think Steamboat goes in a C tier as well. I think he goes like around there. That's my opinion. Defense of his charge does nothing on the others get going. I'm telling you, his uncharged needs a rework. Yeah, I think he needs to get a better boost, or he needs to be, if he touches those things, he goes faster for a little bit to be able to catch up. Something in the swords. He just needs something to have catch up potential, basically. And his uncharged is supposed to be that, but it doesn't do it the right way, or it doesn't do it better. He can be slow. I'm not fighting it. I don't know, that normal unique give him good boost managers for a defender, but it still doesn't give him catch-up potential, which is the problem that he has. He can't catch up. If people are gone, like those things need to give him like some type of like speed boost where he can catch up. I think he's above Oswald though. Oh, so you think Steamboat above Oswald? Okay. This thing was not cooperating with me whatsoever. I gotta go, but I check later. Got you, Wolf.
Let's go, chat.
All right, what about Fear, chat? What about Fear? Where do we think Fear goes? Just give him the OG clock then he'll catch up. That's wild. That's a little bit too OP. So we got Fear in the D tier. So where would you put Fear at in the D tier? I feel like Fear would be better than Daisy in my opinion. Like I think Fear should be in the high D's. Pause. Monkey says C. Alex says D tier. Judging characters like Fear and Felix is hard. Why would it be? Why is it hard? Because why? Because they're situational. Yeah, I remember going crazy with Fear and Felix in the World Cup. Obviously, that was a whole year ago, and a lot has changed. But I mean, I feel like you know, don't cut him that slack. You know what I'm saying? Felix was trash until I upgraded him. Let me check Fear stats. Maisie said I'm checking the stats real quick. We are going by level 50. Yes, we are going by level 50s though. Regulated level 50s. Who was the best supercharge? I think it's Kristoff. I think Hans all day. Hans is glitchy. I think Fear and Fix It Felix go right next to each other, to be honest. Yo, what up, Maddie? How you feeling today?
Let's go, chat.
I think behind Lilo ahead of Daisy. But I think Felix might be better than Fear. What do y'all think? I think Felix might be better than Fear. I think Felix goes above Fear. Just because once you get Fear is faster than Fear. Wait, Fear is 5,000 top speed and the rest is 7.3k at least, except his combat, which is 6.9. So wait, where, Valix? Are you saying Felix is faster or Fear is faster? Meanwhile, Felix is 5k, just 5k in general. Fear is faster. Oh, so Fear is faster. So all right, so I'll put him like this then. All right, what about the Dr. Finkel though? I mean, I think Finkel will be, I want to say C tier, like low C for Doctor, because the Doctor is crazy. Would you use Doctor over Lilo? You put Doctor like around here. Would you put Doctor over Steamboat though? Like right here? The speed you get now when you get his stacks is laughably bad. Wait, did they mess him up? Oh, don't let me find out they fucked up my boy Doctor. Below Oswald. Let me check Finkel. On race, I didn't even know that his wheelchair doesn't go that fast anymore. That's crazy. Yo, what up, Xavier?
Let's go, chat.
I put him below Jesse. Oh, so you put him below Jesse. So like right here in the middle. But then Valak is saying below Oswald. Dude, not the game crashing, Maisie. Yo, that's crazy. Go try it. It's not as strong as it was when he was released. Damn, I was wondering why he didn't seem like that powerful. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, he definitely goes down at that point. If his wheelchair doesn't go as fast as he used to, like that was the whole point of his catch-up potential, was getting that wheelchair. All right, what about Miss Incredible? Miss Incredible, damn, now that they buffed her unique, like she's definitely great. That's so you seeing B tier for Miss Incredible? I know she's definitely above Woody though. Definitely above Woody. Obviously, she still has a bugged uncharge, but she still does great with her charge. All right. Monkey saying A tier. So I'm and the likes of Cora and Rinsler, you would put Miss Incredible in the likes of these guys? Her Miss Incredible doesn't belong in the same tier as Cora. I think she's better than Cora personally. You think Miss Incredible is better than Cora? So you think, I don't know, man. Cora, I could do a regular session with Cora and a regular session with Miss Incredible, and I think I will place first place more with Cora than I would with Miss Incredible. But that's just me. What about Snow White? Is easy S tier. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with Snow White not being any other tier other than S. Like easy, like yo, like Snow White is busted. Like Snow White can easily catch up to people. Her hats go 170 miles per hour. Like disgusting. Yeah, man, I never win constantly with the level 40 Cora, but went often with Miss Incredible. Really? She's top 3 racers in the game. Snow White? Yeah, Snow White's a baddie. Higher than Zeus. Her stats are cracked for a midweight, and she has protection because she is a defender. Yeah, she's definitely disgusting, man. Definitely disgusting. Lilo charge is slow. Yeah, Lilo charge is way too slow. Okay, so we got the question everybody wants to know. Where do we put Elizabeth Swann at? This was controversial in the Crash Out tier list because literally everybody and their mama was like, Swan goes there, Swan goes there. Where does Swan go, chat? Yeah, Snow White easily S tier. Monkey saying B tier. Alex is saying low B. Ishnik saying A tier. I was thinking Swan is one of my favorites. Oh, so Cookie, where you put Swan at then? So right now we got 2 B's, 1 A. Supercharged Elizabeth S tier, but normal is B. She just barely makes it in the low B. Yeah, Swan with the supercharge is disgusting, like super disgusting. But in regulated, I want to say she's up there with the B's, maybe above Woody, below Mrs. Incredible. I mean, she does have a lot of cloaks. She has great boost management, and if you're behind a Swan, it's literally a nightmare. Especially if she has her unique in cloak, because you can't even see the unique while she's cloaked. So there could be a whole bunch of chaos and Swan will literally just drive past the chaos. But her top speed is what's lacking. Damn, that's disgusting, Maisie. That is disgusting. That slow down. Like, I don't know why they made the wheelchair slow down at the end. I think they should just change that and not do that. Thought that would be so much better in that sense. I feel like Swan could be B tier. That's what I think. That's what I think though. Because you can't put Swan in the tiers of Korra and Rinsler. It's just no. We can't do that. I don't think Woody's that bad. I mean, Woody's not bad, but like when you put Swan against a Woody, Swan is damn near cloaked almost the whole time, while Woody is invulnerable. Woody will sit there and get tossed around like a ping pong ball if he's going against a Swan, and that could be pretty much bad news for Woody. I had Swan supercharged and it's slow. Woody's not a lightweight though. He's not. But I mean, Woody also has terrible boost management. Swan doesn't. So while Woody is technically faster, Swan can catch up and destroy this man. Because 1, he has low invulnerability. Like, you know, he's vulnerable as hell. And 2, she'll be able to keep her boost higher than Woody. So you know, she can catch up and try to do something. And she's cloaked. She has cloak, man. She's a cloak defender. She can literally just draft Woody the whole time and then, you know, side bash him real quick. Let's not get too crazy. Wait, what do you mean, Monkey? What do you mean let's not get too crazy? I like crazy. Monkey, we like crazy here. What do you mean? I would say she's good where she's at right now. I think Swan is at the bottom of B. She's my main after all. We can't put her too low. I think that's good for her. What about Anwi? Anwi, I think also probably in the B tiers. Watch out, think about Anwi. You say you want to put Anwi in A? I mean, I can see A too. I think Anwi is definitely a sleeper pick though. People forget about Anwi, but Anwi can literally destroy your race with them couches, man. And yeah, I don't know how many times Toxic just destroys me with a couch out of nowhere, and I'm like, damn, at this point I'm done for. Anwi got good bombs. Anwi has an auto, even though it's slow, it's an auto, and those couches slow people down like crazy. Bye-bye. Yo, what up, Alvi? So somewhere in the B's, right? That's what I'm thinking. Rosalie says B tier. All right, so we got the B tiers. High B, low A. So Anwi should be in the high B's, but I don't know. I feel like Anwi's auto, if Anwi's auto was buffed like Miss Incredibles, Anwi would literally be probably, yeah, I think Anwi would go to A tier. Anwi's a girl, by the way, guys. If y'all don't know, Anwi's definitely a girl. Not in front of Elizabeth, above Woody, but not above. Okay. So you put it right here. Anwi beats out Miss Incredible. So I was saying not in front of Elizabeth, but Valak's saying Anwi beats out Miss Incredible. Matchup wise, no Anwi, but you don't have Anwi, Pivy? All right, what about Sully, chat? What about Sully? Let's run through these picks and then we'll actually, you know, fine tune them once they're all on the board. Sully, I would say Sully, you put Sully in A's or B's? Sully is a heavyweight. He's slow as shit. We should do it fast and have races for the people we're arguing on. So what, we'll let the race decide where they should be in the tiers after we do the tier list? B tier, he's fast, but many heavyweights will outclass Sully. That is true too. So where in the B tier would you classify Sully at though? Like, would you put him in the high B's? Man, remember when Sully used to be meta in season 1 and even in season 2? I remember going against Sandwalks and Sully. That was disgusting. Once upon a time, Sully was S tier. Once upon a time, he was the one that would destroy Jesse in ranked. Oh man, I remember those days. I raced bad with him, so I can't judge well. So you put him right below Anwi. Jeez, poor Sully. Sully used to be up here, chat, and now he's all the way down here. That's disgusting. All right, what about the Evil Queen? What about Evil Queen, chat? What about Evil Evil Queen. She could slow down first place. She has vulnerability, but her boost management is terrible. Rosali says Evil Queen's A tier. I will say B tier. You would say S tier for Evil Queen, Valix? S tier? I don't know, but I think definitely A or B for Evil Queen. Definitely not S though. Definitely not S. She cannot catch up at all. I did not enjoy her UC grind, but was under leveled. You know, Nessa said, that's it. I'm going to play this again. Then if you find out we're hooking people in just by doing a tier list. That's why I love doing a tier list. No, you right, B tier. Yeah, I'm thinking B tier. But she definitely belongs somewhere in the higher B tiers, I believe. I think if you have an ability like a blue shell with solid speed, she has good matchup against other meta characters. Yeah, but if she can't catch up to them, that's a problem though. Monkey says 40 is what you consider under level. I mean, I guess if you're going to get to a lot of level 50s, that can be a thing. Slipstream, I mean, she can slipstream, but she's no defender, so the slipstream don't you know, be as effective because she's a trickster. She can drift, but again, if she's staying behind, she can catch up normal Hans. But see, that's the thing though, if you use your charge to slow people down, you won't have her invulnerability with the uncharge, so you're trading off slowing down first place to catch up, but then you will be invulnerable. Plus she has a cloak on her normal when slipstreaming. Is Baymax heavyweight? Yes, he is. Pavi, I would say high B. I think that's fair for the Evil Queen. Like, she could be in the cups of going into the A tier. Her slow don't work when your teammate are first too. I don't think she's really good. My most recent mid seasons are 40. They're my lowest. Yeah, my lowest right now is I think it's Cinderella with 48, because I didn't get a couple of shards, but she's literally like to the point where she can literally be level 50 if I just get a couple more shards. So I'll get her up there once she's in the racer boost. I think that's fair. What about Violet, chat? That's the next one. Violet, where'd she go? Yo, thank you for the roses. Let's go, Sheik.
Let's go, chat.
How we doing today, Sheik? On the TikTok side, you're on my Twitch and TikTok. Let's go. I have to fix my TikTok though. My TikTok live, it doesn't have my music, so you know, apologize for any dead air. I don't know why, but that's what's happening right now. And also, at least now I know that I can see the roses. Thank you for that, Sheik. Thank you for that. Thank you for liking the live. Everybody on a TikTok, tap that button so we can get up into the algorithm, so we can reach more people and more friends. He gets his own tier. Violet C, maybe low B. Rosalie? That's Candy. That's crazy. Who's that on F? Yeah, King Candy. King Candy is horrible, Nessa. Definitely, if you're gonna play this game, Nessa, never pick King Candy. Never pick King Candy. I wanna say Violet's like around there. What y'all think? What do you think about that? The thumbs hurt. I got you damn near 3K. Hey, I appreciate that. I think if we could get 10K likes, guys, we could be up in the algorithm. Crazy. Keep tapping those buttons, y'all. We already got 3,000 likes on the TikTok side. Let's go 7,000 more. We can get up into the algorithm. I think B. Okay, Monkey says B. For Violet, Violet can be invisible with boost, mini defense, but she is slow. C or low B. I honestly agree with that. C or low B. That's what I'm thinking. Then we got Sheik number 2 and we got Katie number 1 on the TikTok. Let's go. Y'all made it to the leaderboards. Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Go tap in. I take it Violet Woody matchup actually. So what you're saying, like you would take Violet and Woody and see if they could go hand in hand who wins? I feel like depending on the map though, Violet will get Woody all day. One bump off that force field and she goes flying. I agree. You would pick her over Woody or Sully, to be honest. Damn. So Violet, maybe a low B? I don't know, man. I don't know. Chat, I don't know. Something in my heart tells me the high C. Something in my heart. Violet said Violet is above Woody? So you really think Violet goes up here? Oh, we know Monkey. She could definitely do things with that bubble. Pause. Whoa! She could definitely do some things. You would put Violet over Sully though? I mean, oh man. Situational. I feel like Violet would get smoked by Sully though. Ah man. All right, what about Oogie Boogie, chat? What about Oogie Boogie? We're gonna fine tune this once we get everybody on the board, because once we get everybody on the board, I'm sure we're gonna like second guess a lot of these picks. You like Oogie? I feel like he would probably be B tier. Like I mean, he's a heavyweight, but like I feel like once you stun him and he's trying to catch up with those spiders, that I don't know, he can still slow people down. You can slow people down with his charge, and then obviously throw balls. Pause. All right, that's cool. Let's go on to the next one. What about Joy? Let's go. I think Joy. You feel like he got nerfed? You feel like he got nerfed? Let me find out they silent nerfing people, chat. They do be doing that. I want to say Joy's B as well. She has no protection, but I mean, in the right circumstances, Joy can cook. You probably says Swan is not good. I feel like Swan is actually a really good racer. A tier for Joy. She got one of the biggest buffs in this game. Oh, so you said Joy A tier? Man, I feel like she has no protection though. And I feel like that's her drawback is, you know, she could probably try to pull away, but the moment that she gets stunned, that's it. She's done for. But then again, oh, she got about the same speed as Jasmine though. So I mean, I feel like if we're gonna put Jasmine up there in the A tiers, we might have to put Joy in the A tiers too, but lower than Jasmine, of course. She is above everyone currently in B. So do we put Joy in the A tier then? Yeah, we put bottom of A. I think Joy low-key can cook. All right, what about Figgy Fig, the Imagination Dragon? What about the Imagination Dragon Figment? Where do we put him at? Yo, Nick, thank you for joining the TikTok live. Let's go, chat. Yo, tap in those buttons, guys. Tap in those buttons. Hey, Figment S in my hands. Damn, Taka said Figment is S. Monkey says C. Valley says high B. I feel like Figment, I feel like Figment could be somewhere in the high Bs. Once upon a time, the worst racer in the game. That is true. Everybody used to hate Figgy Fig. Figment S in Cedric's hands. Figment's A, to be honest. I mean, Figment with the boost management, as long as you don't get stunned, Figment can definitely cook. Like Figment, I don't think Figment belongs in a C tier though. Honestly, no. I think either high B or low C. I mean, high B or low A's. If you know how to use Figment, my level 1 Figgy's S. If Figment gets hit, he's done. I mean, Sinkhole, I mean, that is true. But yo, Fly Triple J, thank you for that heart, my God. Let's go, chat. Yo, appreciate you joining the TikTok. Yo, if you want, tap the screen. Help me get pushed up on the algorithm, my guys. I think 10K likes will literally push me up in the algorithm and the For You pages. And we're at 3K right now. We're literally 7K away on the TikTok. They're getting hit in the algorithm and getting into that top feed. Yo, what up, No Fear?
Let's go, chat.
Okay, No Fear. I think A is wild. Right below Sully. So you put Figment down here. That's what you're saying, Bretts? Romy said S tier. Just like Toxic saying S tier. And Cedric will also say S tier. A lot of compromise on B. All right. Like I said, we're gonna move these around. So we can thank you for those hearts, Fly.
Let's go, chat.
Let's go. Much love to you, Fly. I need to fix my TikTok though, because my TikTok don't play the music, unfortunately. All right, what about Discuss? Yeah, what about Discuss? I think Discuss goes in a, I don't want to say C tier, low C tier. Discuss low C tier. Next question. D tier. She's vulnerable as a lightweight. So you'll choose like her down here. I feel like her unique is crazy though. Like she might be slow, but she could definitely destroy people. Like I feel like Discuss is better than Minnie and Daisy. If I am racing that she's S tier, I like to run into the broccoli. Let me find out, Brett. She's trying to be healthy out there. You know what I'm saying? Gotta eat that broccoli. Her broccolis are disgusting. They are, and that would help her stun people and catch up. She's no D, low C or top D. Next question. I wanna put her up there. Like I said, we're gonna edit this once we get done. So what about Jafar? She doesn't belong with the dead weights. Where we put Jafar at? I would say somewhere in the B tier. But what y'all thinking? Agree somewhere in the B tier? Now we're in the B tier. Does he go above Figgy Fig? I feel like he would go above Figgy Fig. I feel like Jafar, he could stun motherfuckers and get them all up there, man. I don't know. Yo, what up, DeAndre?
Let's go, chat.
Or Deidre, I'm sorry. I said below. We'll put him below Figgy? Figment has the potential at least. I mean, Figment can pull away. I will say that. I will say Figment can pull away. Now, if Figment can't pull away, though, I feel like Jafar will get that advantage. But, it's like situational at that point. And also, he is a brawler, so Figgy can get this boost faster. We gotta put that in the equation too. I would say that's fair right there. I think that's fair. What about Eve, chat? What about Eve? Where are we putting Eve at? I'll say Eve. Definitely D. I feel like Eve will go into the D squad. We're in the D squad though. Where we put Eve in the D squad? Below or above Mulan? Oh shit, let me not do that. Eve is D tier. Everybody's saying D tier for Eve. Baby said I'm an early access player, so you please do NPR play that to me Wait, what do you mean, Pavy? We're judging these characters strictly off of regulated. We're not judging ranked. We're not judging, you know, crew with them. We're not none of that. Not in front of Mulan, so you put her below Mulan. Eve to me used to be the worst character before King Candy was released. Nowadays, D tier. Yo, my love, where are you getting all these stars from? Yo, thank you for, what is that, a trophy? We got the sunlight. We got the hearts and the GG.
Let's go,
Let's
chat.
go. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Vanellope destroys her. I would have Eve above Daisy. Nah. So you would put Eve right up here. Is Eve faster than Daisy and Minnie? Rosa said, no way. Not on my watch. What do you, I mean, to be truthful, Eve can slipstream Vanellope and has a chance to catch up and bop Vanellope. And I believe Eve is also faster than Vanellope. So with the defender being able to attack you and being able to slipstream you, I feel like that would be I feel like that's fair. I think that's fair. No, let's go, Cookie. Hyping it up, but that's on me. That's on my opinion. I feel like that's good. All right, what about Steamboat? The part that you don't get to judge because you're gonna put him in S tier. A or S? A tier above Rinsler. Monkey says F tier. Damn, why F tier? I like Steamboat. Steamboat can definitely be S or A, to be honest. He has cloak. He can destroy the lobby. I feel like, yeah, man, I honestly feel like Steamboat can be up there. Stats are cracked for a heavyweight, honestly, and he can get cloak. He might not get it as much, but he can get cloak. Ink everywhere, so he can keep maintaining boost. They're very similar. S is too generous. So all right, you put him above Rinsler. How about that? He gets hit. He's done though. Yeah, true. I think we'll put him on there for now. What about Beast though? Because Beast is kind of bugged right now. Where do we classify Beast? I think A tier. Once it gets that beast mode, even though it's kind of like buggy, you know, he could definitely pull away. Not even with the bugs, low A or high B tier, or even with the bugs. So yeah, I'll put him up there right there. I think that's fair. I think that's fair right there. All right, what about the homie Olaf? So you like bugs, hey? You know, above Joy. Oh, so you put Beast above Joy, like right there. Olaf is probably gonna be low. I can already call it. Sadly, that way. Damn, Olaf with the D tier. My poor guy, yo. This is if this is not an indication Game Love needs to buff lightweights, I don't know what. I don't know what else this is, because everybody already knows. Look at this. There's not one single midweight or heavyweight in the D class. Yo, what up, this game?
Let's go, chat.
Today. You're at work. I hope work is going great. Why is Vanellope bottom 3? Because Vanellope's slow, Falcon. That's why. I remember cooking with Olaf in the World Cup though on Castle. But that was before we had so many different options though, Valix. World Cup was a year ago. We have so many other racers. Hey, yo, you guys weren't here voting. That's what happened, Falcon. The whole chat said Vanellope's low D tier. And nobody stuck up for Vanellope. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, we're not done with this though. Like, we're gonna edit this once we get everybody that's down here all the way up here. I'm done with you, the scoffer. Go to work. Go to work. So I'm joking. Love you, fam. I say you put it way too low. Yeah, Monkey was advocating, but everybody else is like, nah. So where you put Olaf at? Olaf is a D and it hurts. Olaf was above Jessie. Everyone talking about her top speed, ignoring her boost and tab. Bottom of D. So you put Olaf at the bottom of D. Monkey saying above Eve. Olaf goes to C. Falcon says Olaf goes to C, guys. Falcon saying Olaf goes to C. I'm sure Toxic is saying the same thing. Olaf goes to C. But what are y'all saying? Like, should ask yourself this question: would you use Olaf over Discuss and Lilo? Olaf gets thrown like a rag doll. What are we feeling? Also, y'all, I'm in the Discord VC, guys. Yes, you would use Olaf over those. So Falcon said he would use Olaf over Discuss and Lilo. We're in a predicament here, chat. You can't listen to people that finish every race in first regardless. They just pick their faves. Damn, Monkey. Damn, that's crazy.
Hello.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, One Wing.
Yo, what up?
Are you doing okay? Hi, Switch.
Monkey, yo, you got me cracking up with say that response is fucked up. If Olaf goes to C, Vanellope goes to C. No. Be advocating for the Vanellopes out here. Fucking said I agree. All right, so we're gonna leave Olaf right there for now. Everybody is saying Vanellope needs to go where Eve is at.
I mean, I guess the dashes do make up for her low top speed.
So yo, I'm saying, yo, if Game Love was to let Vanellope phase through obstacles, she would be so much better in the online play. You know how many obstacles I would purposely go over just to dash forward?
Yeah. My only issue is when I know this is regulated, but when I'm thinking of choosing characters for tracks like RB Short Circuit, it feels like I was to choose Vanellope, she would be constantly bumping into walls if she used her
Her
normal,
boost and phasing through racers is pretty good. I know, I agree. Her boost, she has great boost management. I don't think I've ever run out of freaking manual boost with
You
her.
never run out of boost with Vanellope.
It's crazy. All right, Chad. What about Wally?
Wally beat fast.
What about Wally? Where are you putting Wally at? C tier? Rosalie says C tier. Wally is S, no discussion. Dang, Cookie S? Yo, what up, Evan Star?
Nah.
Appreciate those check.
Let's go, chat.
Damn. I see low B. Yishnik saying B.
Wally is one of the fastest lightweights in the game.
Monkey says no, not B. Tier between Meg and Jesse. C tier between Meg and Jesse. Okay. I can see that. Truthfully, I can definitely see that.
I would put him below Steamboat Mickey, personally.
Below Steamboat Mickey?
Yeah,
I feel like what is like extinguisher and stuff, like he could definitely do some things.
Yeah, it's just that I'm thinking, what if he gets caught in Steamboat Mickey's charge? If it gets to that situation, like who would win out? Would Wally be able to bypass the charge?
But also, he said, "Fight me, Wally is C tier." Hey, I don't want to fight. I don't want to. Cookie said, "Oh hell no!" Look, Cookie. I mean, I know, Wally. He's S tier in your heart, but Wally's not beating Sam Flynn, Snow White, or Zeus in a race.
Not even close.
That's the ugly truth. Wally is not beating a Snow White, a Sam Flynn, or a Zeus. There's no way. Toxic said, what? Nah, that's crazy, Toxic. Crazy. You would think Wally needs to be higher. Toxic said Wally needs to be higher. Hey, Falcon said be between Meg and Jesse, okay? Okay, Toxic. Don't beat the messenger, okay? His boost that's a bit slow. Boost at 50. All right. So what about Gaston? Let's go. I want to get this list probably done. That way we can actually edit them, because I guarantee you guys, y'all saying all this now, but once this completed, y'all get a whole different perspective.
I would put Gaston in high B. My question is, who wins between Gaston and Oogie Boogie?
Man, I feel like, yeah, if I put Gaston in B tier, he's definitely going like.
I think Gaston gets it because he's more consistent than Oogie Boogie is.
I feel like he'll go up there. Rosalie F tier, damn. She said, just kidding. He's B tier. I feel like he's better than Oogie. I feel like Oogie will try to pull away with his spiders, and if you can get a good Gaston arrow quick right there, you'll destroy his whole fucking his whole ulti at that point. Unless there's people that think Gaston should be A tier. I guarantee you, Toxic said he should be A tier. Watch.
I don't think you would want to put Gaston in the same tier as Cora and Steamboat Pete.
Oh, like I said, we'll finish this. Stitch, where you guys put Stitch at? Stitch isn't Stitch still the highest speedster in the game, like lightweight?
Yeah, I would put Stitch in B tier somewhere.
So do we put Stitch over Swan, or does he go below Swan?
Matchup wise, it depends on item RNG. If Stitch can get a cloak combined with his unique, as long as Swan isn't protected, but that's like 3 conditions you have to get there.
Right, very conditional. And also Stitch is faster. Stitch is faster than Swan too.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors in this.
Nani? So you're saying behind Ennui? Damn.
No, Ennui would get wrecked by lasers.
I don't know. I feel like Stitch is either above Swan or below Swan in my book.
I'd put him above Swan.
And then Falcon said, "Wait, why is Figgy there?" I just noticed that. What do you think Figgy should be A tier? I don't know. Falcon, would you put Figgy in the likes of Core and Rinsler, Steamboat P and Beast and Joy?
I don't think so.
What about Miss Piggy, guys? Let's go. We got the Piggy and Carmito next. Miss Piggy, man.
B tier beforehand.
Miss Piggy ability sucks. She needs a rework. So C tier. Hey, yo, J Family breakdown here.
Let's go, chat.
You can definitely go with Joy.
Hey, One Wing.
Yo.
Hey there. With the previous tier list, did you have Miss Piggy in D tier?
I don't remember. I had to pull up the crash out one again.
So if it was that the case, then I think with the buffs that she got, I think she's at least a low B tier.
Miss Piggy?
I think he's on par with someone like Woody.
Piggy was the most difficult GC in my opinion. See, but we're not even talking about rank though. That's the thing. We talking about regulated level 50 or privates level 50.
Anna is the new Miss Piggy.
Her abilities are always behind her. Yes, they need to rework her abilities 100%. So y'all say Miss Piggy C tier?
I would put her somewhere in C tier.
Somewhere in C tier? Where would you put her above these? I don't know.
Probably above Lilo.
Figgy can definitely go with Joy. So you think Figgy should go up in the A tiers?
If Figment's gonna go up in A tier, it's gonna be the bottom of A.
All right, we'll put him as a placeholder for right now. And then Miss Piggy, C?
Yeah, above Lilo and below Finkelstein.
Like right there?
Perhaps.
No, but I will say her ability does not help her whatsoever. Yo, what up, Christopher?
Let's go, chat.
How we doing today? Thank you for those hearts. Thank you for those damn, yo, you gave me a whole bunch of like different like things. I don't even know what to call them, but her abilities are always behind her, even harder than Tia and KC. Yeah, I feel like King Candy was probably the worst GC, even UC. What about Kermito?
Kermito is above. I think he's at the top of D or near bottom of C.
Indeed, it was rough. Granted, she wasn't 40 like they were. True. Yeah, that could definitely play a factor, Breads. That could definitely play a factor. Damn, you need to put Kermito in the D tier? Did you just get bullied into putting Figment up 9 places? I didn't get bullied. I said it's a placeholder. Monkey, I said it's a placeholder. Top C or top D or C, front of disgust. Yeah, I feel like Kermito can definitely do some things, especially that slowdown. He can definitely get boost management, and see, his slowdown can be really annoying. And he's invulnerable while he's slowing you down, so you can't even do nothing to him. All right, what about Bo Peep? She recently got a nerf, chat. I think Bo Peep probably be in the B tiers.
I'd say B.
I heard that she got, yeah, like she didn't even need to get nerfed. Like why did you even touch Bo Peep to begin with, Game Love? I really want to know that question.
Like, Bo Peep is like one of the most balanced characters in this game, and they had to nerf her.
Like, she wasn't bothering nobody. Like, who was cooking with Bo Peep and rank that they decided to nerf her? That's what I want to know.
Somebody clearly was.
I bet you it was somebody that was just AFK. They always do that.
I doubt it. It wouldn't take one person to do like a blind grind up.
Her top speed got nerfed, Cookie Queen. You're the one who played the most Bo Peep, so what do you think? I played the most Bo Peep. Me?
I thought that. No, I think that was Jesse, not Bo Peep.
Yeah, I played Jesse more than Bo Peep. I think Bo Peep is the most boring racer in the game because all you're just doing is being invulnerable with a broomstick.
Sounds like you gotta chuck that stick.
Do we put her above Sully? Or would you choose Bo Peep over Sully, chat?
I would go Sully over Bo Peep.
I think that's fair. Bro, everybody's saying, oh, I'm front. I put a Kristoff off the map with a broomstick for a dub the other day. Nick said, yo, meanwhile, I mean, yeah, you're saying she only got a broomstick, but we could do things with that broomstick. That is disgusting though, Nick. Throw a Kristoff off the map like that with the broomstick? That's disgusting. All right, that's fair. All right, what about Captain Gantu, guys? I think he's one of like the lower of the lower end of the stick with the brawlers, even though he's a heavyweight.
Personally, I would have her somewhere. Not her. I would probably have Gantu somewhere in C tier.
Gantu in C tier?
I don't like Gantu. It feels very difficult to control him because of his low handling.
I agree. He is kind of boring. I feel like they need to like adjust his abilities, maybe last a little longer, throw more things on the floor. I think Gantu needs a great catch-up potential. That's what he needs.
Reworks.
Monkey said that's too low.
I say that Gantu needs a rework.
I'm saying like low B's here. I'm not good with him, but people that are cook, he has to be near Oogie. Well, you think Gantu is that good? They be over here in the middle in the B tiers?
Gantu to me would go below Jafar.
We'll put that as a little placeholder for now. What about Elsa, chat? Elsa, I think she goes in a...
Elsa goes to A. I think her ability is very strong.
So Elsa A tier?
Yeah.
Cookie says Elsa is ass.
Probably below Beast, but above Joy. Or maybe below Joy and above Figment. It's tough between Elsa and Joy.
Elsa and Korra are comparable, so somewhere like around here. Elsa is B
The
or
only
A.
difference is that Korra is a defender with cloak, while Elsa is a defender with shield.
Oh yeah, Elsa would have been nasty with a freaking cloak, guys. Can you imagine cloak and then the ice beam disappears with you, so nobody even knows there's an ice beam coming for him? Oh man.
Elsa would definitely be somewhere where Sally might be, because Sally and Elsa kind of work very similarly.
That would be crazy. Yo, what up, Josh?
Elsa
Let's go,
gets
chat.
multiple times.
All right, what about Ursula?
I hate Ursula.
The monkey says she's A because she's so toxic. I'm
I can't play Ursula for shit, and I hate going up against an enemy Ursula for shit. Ursula hurts.
Ursula's A.
I'd put her in A.
So where would you put her above Beast, or would you put her below Beast? And she's annoying as fuck. I mean, she can be, but she could also get destroyed too. But then again, her freaking eels are fucking disgusting. Did you put her over like this? You think that's a good placement for Ursula? You said lower? So you're being like lower, like above Figment, below Figment, lower? She's not beating a Joy? All right. What about Goofy then?
Goofy is a character where if you level him up and get his gears, he has like a massive like change in like character quality. Like Goofy feels very good at level 50.
If only they would buff his auto, he would be so nasty.
His auto feels like it's slow. I think it's duration for Goofy's normal is pretty good. I'd also say that the hitbox is nice as well.
Yeah, I believe if Goofy's auto were to get buff, he would be
going faster.
Yeah, he would be A tier.
I would put Goofy high B tier.
His boost management is poor. It is, but he's a defender, so he can get it right back if he's challenging somebody.
I think what he means is front running. If Goofy is front running while his boost isn't that great, he's gonna suffer.
Will you choose Goofy over? I don't put him above. You don't put Goofy above Swan? Really?
Probably.
All right. I'm curious about this one. Where do you guys put Hero at?
Hero's at top of A.
Monkey puts Hero in S tier. Damn, Monkey.
I think the issue I have with Hero is that he needs time to be able to
Damn, Rosalie, Hero's D? That's crazy. Why do you put Hero on D, Rosalie? Because that's kind of crazy. Like, Hero cooks.
Hero does cook.
And if you can manage to get Hero with the 6 rockets, he's going midweight speed. It's a lightweight. That man goes fast. Stop tapping is all. Use the charge. I'm telling you, he only cooks maxed out. If you are a mid-skilled racer, he's garbage. Damn, Romy, are you trying to call out people that are trash? That's crazy. That's crazy, Romy. He said if you're a mid-tier racer, you're not gonna do good with him. That's crazy. Yeah, we're judging on level 50.
Yeah, I'd go top of A. Hero needs time to be able to get his rockets, and
you need to have all his boosts.
Yeah, and he's kind of vulnerable. He's vulnerable until you get his cloak.
If you pick him and charge every item, you would do well. No thinking involved. I feel like yeah, Hero should definitely deserve higher than a C tier. That's no
a character that's pretty brain dead on how to use them. You just keep using his charge until you get to 6 engines, and you have another. It's just normal.
I mean,
but that doesn't mean that his normal is bad. His normal is actually very handy in a lot of situations.
But not all racers knows this. I mean, they would if they watch us. So no. Yeah, no. Yo, Rosalie, look, Hero cooks. In a place where we're getting a lot more hybrid maps, Hero has been doing really well. I'm blind. Rosalie, ¿por qué? Why? I use a tap, but not until the end, or I have 6 rockets. Yeah, I don't ever use his tap unless I got 6 rockets.
Yeah, it's either you use it for the 6 rockets, or
yo, what
you
up, Floppy?
need it just because it gives you a burst of items.
Romy says low B for Hero?
I think the cool thing about his normal unique is that it gives him cloak.
Yeah, he gets a lot of items with if you get a full stack of blueprints. I don't know, man. A for me. I feel like Heroes.
I go high A.
Hero is definitely A. But also say Hero low B, my last word. I enjoy Hero too, man. And like He can definitely cook even mid-weights. I also don't have hero because I didn't spend, so I don't know. So Romy, you don't even know. I'm dead. I'm dead. Romy's killing me today, guys. Romy is killing me today. You put him up above Elsa, so you put him up here, huh? I can see that. You know what? I can see that for now. Let's go to the Randall, the bomb king himself.
Mr. Smarty one-ups, I see.
Randall. They did buff his charge where he gets 2 screams.
Come on.
This Nick says F tier is crazy. No love for the Randall? I don't know. I say he could go somewhere at the B tiers. Randall on certain parts of certain tracks S tier. Oh, like that one Kauai map where you use his charge and skip through that whole section with the grass.
But that's very situational.
Yeah, that's situational, but it is fun to do though. It's really fun to do.
It's fun if you get the track.
I know Randall also on the Pirates map with the grassy terrain. If he uses his charge, he goes all the way past that grassy patch. I would say. What about there? What else is the A tier? You would put Randall in the A tier? I don't know. I mean, it's situational base. I can see it. I don't know. I'm not arguing with where you put him. I feel like that's a good spot for now. All right, what about the homie Donald? Are we putting Donald in D tier as well with Daisy with his wife?
I put Daisy below Daisy. No. Donald below Minnie, since Minnie's actually faster than Donald nowadays.
Minnie's faster than Donald now? I'd pick Anami over him. I feel that's okay. Okay. So Donald below Minnie, chat?
Donald's about 100 points slower.
Team D, that's crazy.
Main character.
Donald is just a nerf Daisy after all. Damn, let me find out. My boy Donald, man. They put you down there.
There's a reason why they had to give him a supercharge.
All right, what about the homie Mowgli though, chat? Mowgli's also one of the top speed lightweights, that are speedsters. Like his speed is pretty close to the likes of the fastest lightweights in the game, and he has great boost management. You put him near Wally. Nick saying B.
Wally.
Ross, I think he's saying B. Yeah, I feel like Mowgli is definitely better than Wally.
Of course, you can't forget about the dogs. Those pesky dogs.
I feel like B tier for Mowgli.
Perhaps somewhere around mid B tier.
If you think about how good his boost management is.
His boost management's great as long as he has wolves out.
King Candy is God tier. Of course, Absa comes in here, yo. The King Candy slander is crazy, huh? Hey, yo, blame that on Game Love, guys.
Anti-slander.
Hey, we're doing them justice, Absent. We're trying to get them. We're trying to get them buff. We're trying to get King Candy buff here. So you're only F tier racer, Game Love. We might need to change that. I feel like Mowgli. In my opinion, Mowgli should be like up here. Like, I feel like Mowgli and Stitch play really nice. And if we're gonna have Stitch up here, I feel like Mowgli should also be up here.
Yeah. Okay, that's done.
All right, so this one's gonna be an interesting one. Nah, not the Hush Krampus. Damn, Monkey said if we decided to put another racer in F for making GT for Candy, damn, King Candy. No, we're gonna put him in the please buff Game Loft category, so we could get him. We could get him buff.
King Candy is the only character that's in F tier. It has to be changing that tier from F
Holy
into please buff.
Nick, did you really just push that button to give me the 10K? Yo, Nick, how's your fingers? And how are you typing? Hold on, Nick. How are you typing on TikTok and also commenting on Twitch? Are you Ursula? Let me find out you got like 4 hands. Oh, you know what, yo, Ali, yo, appreciate that, Ali. that makes total sense at this point, because I was like, yo, how are you tapping the hearts and then commenting at the same time is crazy. But for real, Y Fear and D rank, he low-key slides and always goes neck and neck with Violet. You think he can upgrade to C rank? No, we're gonna look over this. We want to get through all these racers, and then we're gonna go and see if we can fine tune where these guys go. He says, oh no, I'm doing both. Oh, you're saying, you know what, Nick, I'm done with you. Now I caught on what you said. Now I'm done. All right, so where are we putting Dash at? Chat?
Dash be one of my favorite characters. I love a Dash.
Dash, I mean, if Dash cannot get stunned, Dash will literally,
Dash
he can
is like
literally
the
move.
equivalent of a B tier character if he can get away.
Yeah, I think Dash goes into B tier.
Like bottom of B tier, probably.
But consider lack of protection C rank. Oh, Absence saying C rank for Dash. Cookie saying A tier.
Dash doesn't belong in the same tier.
I think
Flora and Slurp.
I feel like Dash can go B tier.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
I was gonna say, because if you're putting Dash in A tier, like no, Hero's already in A tier. You can't put Dash there.
I feel like around here with a sister, basically.
I guess so.
Like put it this way: will you choose Dash or will you choose Violet? That will answer your
The
question
thing
of where he
is
goes.
that with Dash and Violet matchup, it can go either way.
That's a fact. But
Because
if Dash gets his ability before Violet, he can pretty much pull away from her. But she can also catch up at the same time.
And hits Dash, then Violet can keep the front running going with being able to use charged.
I don't know, chat. I don't know. I feel like they're kind of like tied, because they really could, like, situationally, they both can one up each other.
Now
It's
that I
just
think
like a
about
brother
it,
and sister.
Violet does get front running, Dash could just get his charge, and it depends if Violet can gatekeep.
Yeah, I think that's perfect where it's at. What about Mike Wazowski, chat? Mr. Wazowski. Where are we putting Mike Wazowski at?
Mr. Wazowski. Oh, go home, A3-headed monkey. You're drunk.
That's crazy. Monkey sent S tier off the bat. I don't know, Monkey. I don't know about that. Romy's saying A tier? Monkey crashing out right now. Welcome to the crash out over Mike Wazowski. I say Mike Wazowski's probably goes in the C tiers. In the trash. Cookie says in the trash? Nah, poor Mike in the trash.
I feel like Mike Wazowski is a low C tier at best.
Monkey said, damn, you know what? He is slow as fuck.
My question is Mike Wazowski better than Olaf?
I don't know.
Because that's what I'm picturing at. Because I'm thinking top of D tier.
So Mike Wazowski, I think Mike Wazowski, and then like when you look at these other racers in a C tier,
Olaf would body that green egg.
damn. So you saying D tier like that? Absence, is that what you're saying? It's somewhere in between D and C. Not the green egg though. That's crazy.
Oh.
All right, we'll put him in there for now. What about the homie Mickey Mouse, the mascot, the Mario of Speedstorm, even though he's not that good?
D tier, dead weight.
Yeah, I guess he's D, but I don't see him over Eve. Eve straight counter him. So Mickey, like above Daisy? Rosali said D tier by. The green A and Hams have to go together. I say C for Mike.
But Ham isn't even in the Toy Story DLC to play.
Are you saying below? Like, I feel like he's better than Donald.
He says below Minnie.
Below
which
Minnie?
I guess I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't see Mickey being lower than Donald though.
I hear what you're saying. The green egg and Ham. I'm done with you. What about the boy Keith Triton? I feel like his catch-up potential is not there, but if he's ahead, he can definitely stay ahead.
Keith Triton is ridiculous on certain long top speed tracks.
Monkey's saying A tier.
I'd put King Triton either top of B or somewhere around the bottom of A, somewhere around Ursula.
Absence saying Triton's B rank, like high B's.
The thing to factor in is that base stat wise, he's the fastest character in the game.
Once he's down, he down, hard to return. So we're saying high B tier like that. Damn, B tier looks like B tier's already at a second column, chat. A lot of B rank racers in here.
Yeah.
You put them in the middle B rank. So would you put him above Gantu or above Oogie or above Gaston?
I don't feel like Triton belongs in B tier. Not in the same
I love
tier
him
as
long
Woody,
and strong.
because it feels like if he
That's
gets
crazy,
the front
Arrow.
run, he's not only the fastest character in the game, but also a character that keeps his boost going for a while.
No worries. That's yeah. We're pretty much halfway done. We only got 2 columns left at this point, and then we're done with the tier list.
Triton below Ursula.
That's the middle tier. Either we or Game Loft are doing something right, or maybe both. Maybe that's a good spot. Him and Gantu are pretty even, I guess. So put them like right there.
I think King Triton slept a bit.
The catch-up potential. I feel like, if he had a great catch-up potential, Triton would be automatic high A.
Yeah. Because at least Ookie Boogie has catch up.
All right, so what about Mr. Incredible, chat? I know he's bugged with his damn
S tier.
charge.
All my all my haters
Did
S
you,
tier,
Alex,
buddy.
did you say, oh, Ross Ali's saying S tier as well?
But in all seriousness, I would probably put him somewhere in A or B. But he's S tier because he be big man, he be big boy.
Oh, I have to say A rank. So we got 2 S tiers and one. Oh, Russell said S tier. She's trying to get that S tier.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
why
could
would
say-
you
I
ever
could
use
say
his charge?
A.
You just throw rocks.
I would say A, but we're in A rank for Mr.
I'd
Incredible.
probably put him above Beast.
Wait, hold on. Rosalie, you can beat Snow White with Mr. Incredible? No way. Do we test that?
If-
Do we
I
test
don't
that?
know, because Snow White has an autopilot.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm going against Mr. Incredible as Snow White, I can guarantee the W. Snow
I
White
think
is
Snow
just
White will
crazy.
have the upper hand, because Snow White's cracking stats. Like, if there's a character that shouldn't have cracked stats out of literally every character in the game, it's definitely Snow White.
Someone playing it wrong. Yeah, if you're like, even if you catch up to me and pass me with Mr. Incredible, I'm literally just gonna fly my way past you again.
Yeah.
Like, that's how disgusting she is. So
If
if
there's
you're
not
beating
mu-
Snow Whites, they must not be using the uncharge to catch up to you, because I've seen Snow White's uncharge catch up to me, and I used to have gaps
Snow
on
White's
people.
uncharge will not stop until you reach that person that is the next position in front of you.
So imagine me having like a 5-second gap, chat. Pretty nice
Yeah.
gap. That
you
person with the
activate the
uncharge will literally
uncharge,
be in that
it will-
until they pass me.
It will be literally that the autopilot till you pass them. It is comedy.
Like, that's how glitchy Snow White can be really played.
That's what Miss Incredible should have been.
Yeah, Miss Incredible's ability should actually be the same as Snow White's, because they're basically depending on who's in front of them. So Miss Incredible should last as long as what Snow White's does, to be honest, based off the descriptions of their abilities. All right, what about Angel? Poor Angel. Oh man, poor Angel.
Angel's not as bad as I thought that she was, because she actually does feel better depending on your matchups.
Monkey says E tier is
definitely-
crazy.
I'd put her in the top of D, probably above Fear.
So D tier Angel, she's still dead weight. Chat. But also agrees. D. All right. What
I
about
will
the
say
homie
that
Hades?
I will say that Angel has the curse of the primary hack power 5 and the disc power secondary power 1.
That's because she's a trickster, unfortunately.
Yeah. A lot of tricksters fall into that bad item habit.
You just need
Characters like
an
Mulan.
invincibility, and she's nothing. She has nothing. I agree.
The reason why I have Mulan as an F tier character to me is that her kit is terrible. Like the hack disc curse that I mentioned earlier especially hurts her the long way.
I don't know where your tablet is, mama. Your tablet's upstairs. Go get it. All right. What about Hades? Chat? What we got on Hades?
I think Hades is pretty slept on. B tier.
You said B tier?
Yeah. I don't think.
After
I think
saying
A
B
tier
rank
would
as
be
well.
A bit too high.
So where would you rank him? I think I will rank him above Woody for sure.
Yeah, I'd probably put Hades above. Probably put above Bo Peep, but below Randall.
So you put him right here. You think he'd be up there next to Goofy?
Nah, Goofy at least has shields. The more
Nah.
I think about it,
I take it back. You take it back. So we taking it back to around Bo Peep level.
I would say around Jafar level, because him and Jafar are very identical.
You put him above Randall? Honestly, well, yeah, we know Honestly will cook Hades. Do you think Randall would cook Hades though? I feel like if Hades has horrible catch up potential, if Randall gets his screams in, Randall will pass Hades, and
The
Hades
thing
won't be able to
is
catch
that
up.
If Hades has a charge, and if Randall gets his proc, and then he gets hit by Hades' charge, then Randall loses that speed.
That's true too. It's very
Hades' charge
situational.
basically counters Randall's charge as well.
Randall's
I'd
RNG is
probably
shit.
put
I mean,
Hades
yeah.
above Randall because he's probably faster.
Monkey saying Violet needs to go up. Hey, we can discuss that later, Monkey. We got you. What about Ralph? What about Ralph?
Ralph can go in A.
Ralph
Similar
A
to
tier?
Joy.
Similar to Joy. So Ralph would be up here with the Joys.
Yeah.
Monkey says A or S. Will it be above Joy or below Joy?
I don't know, because Ralph has the higher top speed, yet Joy has the handling for track situations.
Above. Everybody's saying above Joy. Hey, yo, the almighty Flame Burst in the building. How we doing, Flame Burst?
Let's go,
You
chat.
put him above Beast. Monkey.
Above Beast, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think Ralph goes above Mr. Incredible, though.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Mr. Incredible has rocks to disrupt Ralph if he's not using his unique in the air.
We're also seeing S tier for me, to be honest.
I don't
I
know.
don't
if
know.
Ralph met that.
I don't know. Putting him in the likes of the Sam Flynn's and the Snow Whites and the Zeuses right now. Yeah, I can't picture Ralph in that league right now. Not saying he's trash, but you know, I can't even see him above Rinsler. So he's definitely not going in the S rank. All right, what about Anxiety? Anxiety actually got a buff. Anxiety low-key cooks. Absent can attest to this one. But where would you put Anxiety at? Damn, not S tier. That's crazy, Absent.
Probably
12K?
low-key.
We on a 12K on TikTok? Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Yeah,
I'd
yo,
say
we like that.
low-key
We love that.
is because of yes, Anxiety has a lot of spamming capabilities similar to Genie, and that is powerful. But it just feels like there's more RNG with Anxiety more than with Genie, because it's either you get all the offensive tools or you get the tools that help you with your boost management and your dashes.
The top of C rank or the end of B rank? I can
Probably
see
end of C.
the monkey saying somewhere in B. Aloha mi amigo. Man, Anxiety is it. Oh man, that's a good question, guys. Yo, Floppy, let's go.
Let's go, chat.
How we doing today, Floppy? Welcome in.
Welcome to the One-Winged Angel show.
If Big Brick, I gotta say she would be at the very end. So I said we put her at the top of C for now. Top of C for now. And what about the queen herself, Belle, the beauty from the
That
Beauty
would
and the
be
Beast?
KH would say S tier.
Yeah, we're
like,
at
you
KH
know-
at. I'm waiting for the S tier to come out.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's gonna make it.
Yo, Nick, comment down with the GGs and the roses, Nick. I feel popular now with all the roses. I wish I had a rose I could put in my mouth. Pause.
Let's go, chat.
Whoa! Belle B rank with the recent top speed buff. She did get a top speed buff. She did.
I don't know if Belle is in the same ranks as Mowgli, Stitch, and Swan though.
So, boy, this way, is Belle better than Anxiety?
Probably, yeah. Top of C or maybe bottom of B.
Either in front of Woody or dash no further, I don't think. So Belle's better than Woody.
No, I don't think
If
so.
Violet is B's here, Belle can be too. So are you saying Belle can outbeat the Woody man? I mean, I can see it
Yeah.
though. I can see it. I
I can
actually
see
can see it. Yeah, she does
I
get
mean,
cloak.
KH was able to beat a Hans before on Jungle Ruins with Belle.
You're saying Belle? Are you saying Belle can't hang? I mean, her top speed is now closer to like the Mowgli and Stitch era of top speed now that she got that buff.
Yeah, Belle is close to the like
True, the boost
lower than
management.
average weights.
All right, we're Wolf at. We got Hercules.
I go A tier. Hercules is the kind of character where he just has everything that he needs to be viable. And that's saying a lot considering that he's a brawler class
My
character.
son will be upset about this Bell level. Why? You don't like Bell? Herc is A rank, easy A. Where would you put Herc at? I think would you put him like above like the middle? Would you put him up here? Because Herc can definitely take off.
I feel like Hercules is somewhere. Now that I think about it, why
He's def
is
above
Elsa
Ralph.
so low on the A tier?
Well, that's because
Feels like
none of these racers were selected yet. So that's why, like I said, that's why I said we had to touch up on this when we're done, because once you see all the racers up there, you're going to want to pinpoint certain ones like, wait, maybe this one should go here, that one should go there.
I was gonna say because Elsa felt a bit low for an A tier character to me. I would put Hercules above Steamboat Pete.
In between Beast and Ralph. That's where you would put him, in between Beast and Ralph?
No,
Or would you put Hercules above Ralph?
three-headed monkey called Beast Beat.
Beats and Ralph. Why are we beating? He's definitely above. So after putting around Pete and Rinsler and Mr. Incredible. So you'll put him above Mr. Incredible? Would you want to put him above Rinsler though? Let's think on this. Yeah, let's just put him on there for now, and then We'll do more judges after we get this list. We're almost there. We're almost done, chat. We got Aladdin. Where we put Aladdin at?
Aladdin's a B tier.
Did you say Aladdin's B tier?
I'd say somewhere in B tier. He feels slower without his carpet, plus he's vulnerable.
No, I feel like Aladdin is up there though.
Like, have you seen Aladdin's base stats? It's absolutely appalling. It's near Anna's levels.
Oh yeah, but I mean, truthfully, if I play Aladdin, I'm never using this carpet normal. I'm always using the charge because that shit goes crazy
That's
fast.
what I meant by charge carpet.
What are you saying? His
Without
charge
that,
carpet is slow?
Aladdin's definitely a B tier character at best. But when you have carpet, I would say around A.
That is true. That is true. I feel like Aladdin should be. I mean, look. I will say this: when I go between Zeus and Aladdin, they both can do just as good. I had practices where one person chose Zeus and one person chose Aladdin, and they are low key. You know, they perform on pretty much almost the same. Obviously, Zeus is a little bit faster though with his charge.
Longer than Zeus is charged.
Aladdin,
I don't know,
if he's
it feels like
the highest A. So Toxic saying
a bigger.
So you're saying like high A or maybe
High
even
A
low S?
I'd probably put Korra above them.
I mean, if you're racing, put it this way, guys. If you had to choose between Korra or Aladdin, who are you choosing?
Personally, I would go Korra, but that's just me.
I feel like a lot of people are going to choose Aladdin just because that carpet can go quick. I mean, yeah, Korra can also catch up and her boost management and whatnot.
Absence said Korra.
The protection and boost. All right, put it this way. And then 1v1, who will win? Aladdin or Korra?
I feel like matchup wise, Aladdin has the upper hand, but I wouldn't say that Aladdin's meta.
That's I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, that is cheap. Aladdin gets clocks. I mean, that's true too. I mean, he's broken. I think low S.
I don't think he's in the same meta as a character like, I don't know. I just put him in A, but that's just me. You do you. It's a community rankings list. I'll make the decision.
I mean, shit, this is a tough one because we can. I mean, if I put him on the A, I'll probably put him like top A, and then we'll revisit this one once we see everybody else is in the S rank.
Yeah, we'll have Aladdin. We'll check Aladdin's matchups against the S tier characters to see if he fares up well.
All right, let's go. What about Prince Eric? Prince Eric, I swear, yo, oh my god, if Eric's freaking boat, his auto would be faster, he would be so much of a problem. So much of a problem.
I put him somewhere in the top of B or low of A.
A right next to Elsa? Now above or next? Like behind. Pause. Yeah, if Eric's boat was faster auto, he'd be the biggest problem. Yeah, if Eric's auto was boosted like Moana's and Maui's, he would be S tier. Like 100%. Like 100% S tier.
Yeah. I think the only issue I have with Eric is that besides I feel like he rarely has any defense tools.
His defense tools is uncharged. That's the problem, but it's so slow.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate for him, yo, because he would literally be crazy. He would be cracked.
The stupidest thing to me is how stupid the hitbox is for his charged.
You would have picked him over Elsa? So you would have picked Eric over Elsa?
I go Elsa over Prince Eric.
I mean, granted, the bolts can screw people up, so I mean, I can see that too. I will revisit that one. We'll keep it there for now. What about the homegirl Maleficent though? She also got a buff where it don't take that long for her to get her dragons now. Or her dragon ability.
Maleficent, I would put in S tier.
Maleficent S tier?
Yeah, I feel like she's silly.
She's a monster.
Like, the problem with Maleficent is that it's kind of just low brain to get her proc. And once you do, she's pretty good.
Did you put them hot sauces in that chili? Is that chili extra spicy? I wouldn't say S rank with the true monsters up there. I feel like if we don't put her S, we're gonna put her up here with the A's though.
Yeah.
Like maybe around here A.
Maleficent cooks a lot of the A tier cast.
Remember the infamous Korra and Maleficent combo, which is why everybody bans it for freaking S tiers now. I mean, for string snipers, every time you go against somebody, Mel's always freaking blocked now. What did we do?
Well, you could go Maleficent and well, I'm not gonna go for anything because that would be
Oh yeah, I got some Carolina Reapers in there. Oh, and Thor's hammer. Oh man, I feel bad for your stomach later on. Pause. Carolina Reaper is crazy. Well, Nick likes that hot stuff though.
Is terrifying.
I bet you Nick is like sweating bullets right now eating that. Yo, what up, Riley?
Let's go, chat.
Right now we're doing the Speedstorm tier list. So if you play Speedstorm or you want to chime in on the live, yeah, I'm more than welcome to. I'm more than welcome to. Put her behind Mr. Incredible, so you put Mel behind Mr. Incredible. All right, what about the homie Baloo?
Baloo's a meta character. Like, I would put him in S tier. Once he's front running, it's like gonna be almost impossible to catch up. And he has Pumpkin Banana.
Baloo S tier? Like in the ranks of like Snow White and Zeus and Sam's? Oh man.
He's probably on the lower end, but I would probably put him up below. I would probably put him below Zeus, but in certain situations it might be a different story.
Monkey said I can't play him for shit. So many people cook with him.
Probably the bottom of S.
I'd say A rank. He has no catch-up potential for real. He's fast, but his charge gets eaten up. Yeah, I always say Baloo, if he's not front running, he does have the problem of the catch-up potential. And like the problem with him is when he uses his charge. If he is behind, all his pumpkins are going to get eaten up by other people in front of him.
I don't know, because he's a defender that is getting a lot of boost through slipstreaming, and he's a heavyweight.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Where would you... So this is the question that always figures out everybody. If you had to choose between Baloo and Korra and Aladdin, who would you choose?
I would choose Korra, but because Korra to me is like the better Baloo, but I feel like those two are definitely meta characters.
So
this is why I said put Korra in S tier.
Yeah, we might have to revisit Korra here after all these races, after all these racers. Well, okay, what about the homie Buzz Lightyear, chat? What about the homie Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz just doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, Baloo is good, but just that charge just barely helps with others taking it. That is true. Absence says S tier for Buzz.
I'll admire that Buzz's charge is one of those broken things in the game, but I don't know. He gets hit way too easily. Probably somewhere in the high A tier.
Allude says S++ for Buzz. He's so close to getting there, but not quite. Why on earth Aladdin is A tier and not S? Rosalie, why you yelling at me? Why you yelling at me? We're gonna revisit Aladdin after we finish the racer, so we can see where the other S tier racers go. Low S, but his rocket and being a defender, he's always got a podium position in my opinion.
It depends if he can get there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I did say Aladdin and Jasmine is S tier. He just doesn't have it to get into S rank.
Snow White. No, not Snow White. Evil Queen and Zeus hard counter Buzz Lightyear.
See, I would feel like in this category, like, look, I feel like Buzz goes above Baloo, but I don't know if I would choose Buzz over Korra. But that's just in my opinion. I feel like Korra can probably pull away from Buzz, even though he could catch up with his rockets, because Korra can get nice boost management and she'll just sit there and just pretty much, go away. Buzz gets the same problem all defenders encounter, but worse once he's in front, that boost management goes out the window. Yes, and that's why I say I don't know, because I'll choose Korra, because even though Buzz can catch up, Korra will manage that boost a lot better.
Real. Not all defenders encounter the issue of boost management when they're front running.
Yeah, it depends on the defender, because like a defender like Korra, if somebody gets hit, she's gonna get that double boost bar.
Baloo are very good at front running. You also have Rapunzel and Frozen, but we get to those later.
No one uses tap on Buzz. Yeah, I don't think anybody uses tap on Buzz, to be honest.
Nobody's gonna use the tap unless if they're front running, which is pretty rare.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I guess absent, but I don't know. I guess if you don't have boost, I mean, you would probably want to run as normal if you're in front running anyways to, keep your...
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay, look at absent, looking at all equations. All right, we'll revisit all this. We'll revisit Buzz too. But what about Cinderella, the newest racer added to the mix? Where are you guys putting her? Cindy B tier above Jafar? Okay. So you would put Cindy above Jafar. I can't judge. I ain't player. I would say Cindy got a nasty charge slowdown. And then obviously her uncharge you know, if you run out of boost, you can use the uncharge and it'll keep your boost at top speed.
I'd put her in C tier because if someone goes away, then she has no way of catching up.
Crusher said, in my opinion, Buzz is good, but not that good. But my eyes, I just base off divisions. Hey, I felt that, Crusher. Yo, what up, Eric?
Let's go, chat.
Side, how we doing today? Happy Friday. Cinderella don't have many defense. Her normal is not that fast. Put her near Jesse. You put Cindy near Jesse, so you'll put Cinderella around this area. Does that seem fair for Cinderella? I mean, she is really slow, and that's her problem. I wish it would have made Cinderella like a freaking midweight. I feel like Cinderella would be great.
Cinderella is just as fast as Mowgli is.
Is she?
Yeah, she's got 5.5k.
Yo, Crusher, we might do that one next. I wanted to do one off of just regulated. So this is just based off regulated, Crusher. But I would love to do another one. I'll probably do another one if this one goes really well on we'll do one on divisions. We'll probably do it after divisions is over with. That way we get all the data. And then we can do a tier list based off divisions for the end of the season for division season 4.
I'll tell you this. Cinderella's normal is one of the most useless pieces of tissue I've ever used because it does nothing for her.
Fact, she got the Celia bug. Her charge is strong as hell. So would you put her above Woody? Yo, roll. Somebody call 911. Rosalie might be down for the count right now. We over here stressing her out right now.
If Cinderella was gonna be S tier in something, it would be hits.
You put her, so you put Cindy above Violet. So you put her up here. Her tap is slower than just racing. Might as well take the boost and defense. Yeah, her slowdown is pretty crazy. All right, what about the homie Kristoff? Where has that when you need him?
Kristoff is A tier. Even without supercharge, he was already doing very well.
Then Monkey says high A. So where would you mean, like high A, like around Evil Queen high A?
I would put somewhere around Elsa.
Oh yeah, I'm over here looking at fucking B tier. I'm tripping, chat. Hold on. So like somewhere around the Elsa, like will you pick Kristoff over Prince Eric? Oh, because we were gonna revisit that one, Crusher. We were trying to get everybody into the actual board, and some of these racers we're gonna revisit because we weren't unsure, you know, where they should go, because obviously we haven't done everybody else. He should be higher. I think that's low, maybe behind Buzz. So you would put Kristoff around here. Nick said yes. Yeah, we lost our minds, Crusher. That's what happened. I think it might have been the weed, to be honest. It might have been the green. So y'all on the greens with Kristoff above Baloo? Even when the Sven nerf is strong and in front, the Rudolph Turd's wreck is crazy.
I don't like where Kristoff is. He feels a bit too
His
high.
charge is forever annoying, fast as hell defender. He's pretty solid up there. I don't know, man, because like, would you pick Kristoff over Rinsler?
You can't really answer that question really because it's track dependent.
That is true. That is true. So you would pick Kristoff over Rinsler. Oh,
Usually you would choose Kristoff over Rinsler most of the time.
I would pick him over Buzz. So you would pick him over Buzz too? So you're saying Kristoff should be over Buzz? Rinsler runs into people and that's true. That's true. Papi's Angel. Hey. Who did that check in? Hey, yo, let's go, Flame Burst. Random track. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Like I said, we'll revisit. We're almost done. We're literally about to be on one line left, guys. Jack Sparrow, where we go?
See you in a bit.
All right, Alex.
Take care.
Where we put him? Where we put Jack Sparrow at? The King of Pirates. Oh, who said that? B rank? Like B rank above Evil Queen B rank? Near Ennui B rank. So you put him around. That's crazy. His boost is shit, but his unique aids to it. I'm saying his unique would give him good boost management. You know, we could always revisit Jack. All right, what about Celia May? She recently got a nerf, but I mean, Celia's slowdown is still disgusting. Where would you guys rank Celia? A rank? We're in the A ranks. Will you put Celia below Joy? Would you put it below Eric? In front of Joy? That's fair. Oh, so this is gonna be interesting. Where Caleb at? Ever since they made it that you can sideswipe Celia out of her special most of the time, she fell off hard. Yeah, that sucks. Like you literally gotta make sure that you have a shield at all times with Celia, or else they're pretty much done for. You wait, hold on, Monkey. Are you saying Jasmine to B? No, I don't rate her. So you said you would put. Oh, you don't rate Celia. Okay. Jasmine. Jasmine is next. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it because of the Familia tag. Jasmine is next. Jasmine A tier. Yeah, remember when Raja used to be glitched out? Chat. Remember when Raja used to teleport around the map? Oh man, Jasmine was broken. You put Jasmine near Aladdin, so you would put Jasmine up here. Would you pick like, you know, up here? you don't miss that Tiger Crusher. Perfect spot for her. Yo, what up, Crystal?
Let's go,
How are you feeling
chat.
today? How are you feeling today? Right now we're doing a Speedstorm tier list right now. All right, we got Calhoun next, guys. Like Mickey and Minnie, I think they did this on purpose. They might have. What are we putting Calhoun at? Sergeant Calhoun, she got pits. They still need to adjust her ability to where like maybe 1,000 points should be the max instead of 2,000. I feel like that's a perfect middle ground for her. Yo, what up, Razarus? How we feeling today, Razarus?
Let's go, chat.
So Monkey's saying Calhoun A. Yeah, Calhoun ability still needs a bit of work. Yeah, I feel like if they push it down to 1,000 points, I feel like Calhoun will be such a great racer. Should be able to use that maxed out surfboard faster. So we put her in A tier. Where we put Calhoun in the A tier at? Are you gonna choose her above like the likes of Joy? Or are you gonna choose her, you know, above Elsa? What else are they saying? A tier. I agree. Calhoun's in the A tier, but where in the A tier is where we're gonna put her at? Where in the A tier do we put Miss Sergeant Calhoun at? Yo, what up, Miko? How you feeling today? Happy Friday, Miko. Above Joy, maybe. So we put her up like right there. Does Calhoun look good right there? We're literally about to be on the last line, guys. We got 2 more racers and then we're on the last line. Where are we gonna put Anger at, chat? Where are we gonna put Anger at? A rank? Anger is in the A rank. Where in the A rank do you put? I feel like Anger can be like up around like the Ralph and the Beast. What y'all think about that? You put Anger behind Hero? Well, Hero probably might get moved. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Anger goes like somewhere like next to like Beast and Ralph. In my opinion, Anger is really strong. That fire will stun you so many times. Facts. I feel like that's a good spot for Anger. I feel like these 3 are pretty similar. All right, what about Honey Lemon? This is gonna be interesting because Honey Lemon, a lot of people say she's trash. A lot of people say she's good. What do you guys think? Hard with limited playtime. But also saying B. Honey Lemon, low A or high B. Low A or high B. Near Elsa. So you put Honey Lemon somewhere near Elsa, like around here. Last of A rank, I say. So you'll put Honey Lemon like down here. Does this tier list consider any charge abilities or only flat? This tier list is basically a regulated level 50 tier list. So this is basically regulated, no crew, no supercharge, just regulated. Goose speed and boost, her ability are not that great. She can slow a bit and her charge can give her defense a bit. Yeah, I think if her charge will last a little bit longer, I feel like that would be better because her charge will give her defense, but like it literally pops away so fast that if somebody's about 3 or 4 seconds behind, they might not even get touched by that. All right, what about the homegirl Aurora? We are now officially at the last line, guys. Let's get it on and pop in. What are we doing for Aurora? Aurora doesn't get stunned. She just gets put into an auto. And if you have her ability and you tap it while she's in her sleeping state, she goes faster in the sleeping state. And then her charge is like a mix of everything. She got defense, she has attack, she has slowdown. And this is, I love Aurora. So you would say you would put her like in between these guys or like past them. This next says big A vibes. So all right, so right here, she's perfect right here. Pass is fair. Okay, we'll put her right there for now. Okay, so this one is probably going to be the easiest one out of all of them. Baymax at the top of S tier. I feel like everybody could be in agreement on that one. They say no A. So you would choose Aurora over Evil Queen, Gaston, Miss Incredible. God tier S plus. Done. Next. That's my man up there. Baymax S plus. And so you would choose her above that. So we'll revisit Aurora. Baymax, obviously, everybody already knows is the best racer in the game. Nerf him. Damn. Yeah, Baymax is the best character in the game right now, currently. Like, literally, like, this man is literally unstoppable. What about Tia Dalma? I think she's probably D tier. I think Tia's D tier. D tier next. think a lot of people agree Tia Dalma is probably D tier. Low though. We got all classes in S rank now. We do. Damn. D-F near Woody. You put, hold on. You said near Woody. Woody's all the way up here. Tia's probably gonna be like down here. All right, put it this way. You put Tia all the way at the last part. I think that's fair, right? That's fair. Aladdin's S tier. Tia Dalma, like I feel like if her unique actually pushed people away, like that whirlpool, I feel like she would be better. But like that whirlpool doesn't do nothing. People side bash me all the time. I'm like, yo, what's my whirlpool doing? Nothing. Her fully boosted speed is the same speed as Gantu just driving. That's disgusting. She's not below Hortensia, so you would think like above right there. I mean, obviously she can maintain boost pretty well. Yo, what up, Rose? How we feeling today?
Let's go, chat.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Welcome to the One Winged Angel show.
At least near Vanellope. So you, well, hold on. So you would put her all above all these people? So you would choose, you know, Tia over Daisy, Minnie, Mickey, and Donald and Mulan. Yo, what up, Shannon?
Let's
How we
go,
doing today?
chat.
Welcome in, everybody from the TikTok side. How are you all feeling today on this beautiful Friday? What are you guys' plans?
Welcome to the One Winged Angel
Welcome
show.
in, everybody. Yeah, definitely. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a good spot for Tia Dalma, or she needs to go lower? What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm sad with the S tier. It's invisible, and then she gets business. So lower. So like, I feel like she's good right there, because I feel like Mulan would beat Tia, in my opinion. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, Nick.
Let's go, chat.
Or Absent will call him Mr. Claus, Mr. Santa. Invisible and boosts don't matter when you last forever. And then forever alone. What? Who said that? All right, now we got the homegirl Moana, chat. Where you guys put Moana at? I feel like Moana, Krampus. Oh, Krampus, that's what it is. Oh, Saint Nick, that's what it was. Saint Nick, that's what it was, Absent. Moana, I feel like Moana probably be A. I feel like Moana should be A. Yo, Rosalie, that was a wild spelling grammar mistake right there. Moan A or B is crazy. That is crazy. Hey, yo. Whoa. Yo, girth. That's crazy. A tier. Where will you put Moana at? Will you put her above some of these races? I feel like Moana is a savage. And she got a nice auto. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this, Rosalie. Don't worry. Y'all forgot about it. Above Hero. Got you. Above Eric. I feel like Hero. See, I feel like Hero's gonna be changed anyways. So, you know, we just put it right there for now. All right. I feel like you guys are gonna put her in S tier, right? Sally S tier because she's just broken. Yo, you would put Moana above Joy too? I mean, I feel like that's fair too. Moana could cook Joy, I believe. Of course, next, yeah, Sally. Where would you put Sally at though in the S tiers compared to everybody else? You ain't even have to ask about Sally. Yeah, Sally's disgusting. Sally above Snow? I don't know about that though. I don't know. I feel like Snow will cook Sally in front of Zeus. Honestly, yeah, I can't picture her beating Snow White though. All right, what about Absent Corella? Where would you put Corella at? I feel like Corella could probably be like A tier, right? Big Mama, nah, Sally B her. A rank. It's fine. I was thinking A rank. Where would you put Corella at the high A's? So are we thinking like above like you know Buzz A rank, below Buzz A rank? You know, mid A, like near Ralph and Anger. Oh, so like around here, like behind them or above them? You agree, Nick? Right here? Yo, what up, Rally? All right, perfect. Okay, Jack Skeleton. I'm pretty sure you guys can agree he's S tier, right? I don't think anybody here is gonna say Jack Skeleton's A tier, right? He says she can be next to Mal, but Mal's at B tier. You don't think Jack Skeleton is S tier? That is the fastest speedster in the game. Like, literally, Jack Skeleton is always banned in divisions, even though we're not taking divisions into account, but he's always banned in divisions. He's the fastest speedster in the game. He has heavyweight like speeds. I don't know. I feel like Jack is the S tier. Like the Mel and Corella next to each other. Justice for my boy. If Jack is S tier, Aladdin can't be 2. Fight me. I know I'll never be done with that. Hey, like I said, Rosalie, we're gonna visit. We're almost done with this tier list, by the way. And then we got Jumba next. Then we got Nessa and Rosalie coming at me right now with pitchforks because of Aladdin, guys. We're gonna have to fix this. Jumba. Jumba A or S tier? I guess I don't play Jack too much. Yeah, Jack is low key as a monster. He's definitely in the ranks of the S ranks. Jack is short of the fastest character in the game by 3 kilometers. There you go. Yo, Jack is disgusting. Jumba's A. We will come back to the ones we're passionate about being wrong. Don't worry. So Jumba, where does Jumba go? High A rank, like above Buzz A rank, above Kristoff A rank. Where are we thinking for Jumba? Between Kristoff and Buzz, so like right here, like in between them. You like that? Jumba is faster than Jack. You said Jumba is faster than Jack Skellington. He's one of the fastest defenders and heavyweights, right? But his handling is piss. Well, we're gonna see this one, right? Genie is S tier too, right? I feel like Genie's out there with the S tiers and drops nukes. Yeah, Jumba literally can target the first place person too. I feel like Jumba Jumba can literally touch S tier at least a little bit. Genie S tier as well. All right, what about Ariel? I feel like Ariel should be high up there in the ranks too. Could also see S tier next. I can't use Genie apparently. Everyone says he cooks. I suck. I'm out of that one. Ariel's S tier. Monkey says Ariel's S tier. But also saying Ariel is S tier. Ariel's still OP. I mean, Ariel can still cook. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the nerf towards the end of A rank for Ariel. Wait, you mean that at the end of A rank? So you're saying that Ariel belongs all the way down here? No way, Aston. You're saying Ariel belongs all the way down here. No way. I feel like I think Ariel could be S tier. I feel like, Ariel's could be faster than Cora, obviously. The boost manager is not there, but she has cloak. I said towards, but to be honest, I'm biased. I never really liked the girl. She's still S tier. I feel like Ariel low key could be S tier. And I feel like she'll be in the likes. Once she gets her trophies and you pretty much just keep the trophies, she can definitely cook. For me, she's a borderline SA. Yeah, that's what I think. Borderline SA type of deal for me. We'll revisit. Shang A or S? I mean, I think everybody hates Shang. So at that point, I feel like Shang should be S. Yo, what up, Jared?
Let's go, chat.
After saying S, I feel like Shang. I think Shang is amongst one of the S tiers because he's not above. You don't think Shang's above Aladdin? Why this guy's got so many defenses? Right, the man is literally the ultimate gatekeeper. He's literally banned in divisions because he's so nasty with it. And if you can tap people with his ult, you get double boost bar. Yo, what up, Minho?
Let's go, chat.
What are we doing today, Minho? Welcome to the TikTok side. I don't think Shank is S tier. He is, but he's only 7k top speed. Shank is freaking busted with that extra boost given to him. I feel like Shank can. I think Shank can compete. Like I said, we might have to go back to that. But I feel like Shank is on a core level. Oh, well, wait. Will Turner, I think he's S tier still, right? I feel like Will Turner is definitely S tier. This man can literally keep boosts. He can front run. He'll get his swords, maintain that boost. And if he needs to catch up, he has those swords to catch up too. Will Turner is definitely S tier. All right. And what about Davy Jones? We'll rework this whole S tier once we're done. We're literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 racers left. Davy Jones, guys. F tier is crazy, Rosali. I think Davy will be about now it's getting kind of harder now that everybody's going almost on the board and shit. Damn, this is actually getting interesting. Davy A rank up there with Incredible and Maleficent. He is a beast. I never see him, so I don't know. I feel like Davy Jones is still good. They might have destroyed him with his tentacles not making him jump as high, but he can still cook and he can screw people up with the tentacles. Yo, what up, damn boy?
Let's go, chat.
I think that's fair for him right there. I think that's fair. All right, now this is gonna be one for Toxic. We got Anna next, and she got nerfed to the ground. Where are we ranking? Because Anna used to be an S tier racer. Where are we putting Anna now? I'm kind of curious on this one because I want to know how everybody feels about Anna now. This girl, remind you guys, this girl used to be an S tier racer. Low B, honestly, man. Game Loft, you nerf Anna from S to B tier? She was S, then A, now B. She is A. Monkey says she's A, mid B, maybe. Alute says, Shane, get out of there. That's not your family. Are you saying Shane should be amongst those people? Damn, mid B for Anna? Like, are you talking about like around like Swan levels? I hate to say it, but she's my most used racer, but B to be perfect next to Swan and Goofy. Damn. Damn, my poor Anna's that down bad. Is Anna that down bad? Chat game off. You might have to reverse that the top speed nerf on Anna, because you nerfed Anna to the point where she's all the way down to B tier. That hit hard. Rosalie, are you okay? Are you okay? Do I need to call 911? I know this hurts you. I know this hurts you. I'm just saying. You got the Mike Wazowski treatment. Yeah, they destroyed poor Anna. Okay, so Hans also got nerfed. Where are we putting Hans at? Where Toxic at? Because Toxic will definitely faint right now. Seeing Anna down here. That's all I'm saying. Toxic, no justice for Anna. Hans high A. High A for Hans. So are you choosing Hans over Bajumba and them, or is Hans like somewhere around where Rinsler and Steamboat Pete is? Hans is definitely A tier. Alpha says tier A, but where in tier A? Will you put him next to this, or would you put him past over here behind Jumba? So you put him behind Jumba. So up here, that high in A rank. We talk about normal Hans, right? Yes, normal Hans, no supercharge, and he has that vulnerability too with his on charge. Yo, what up, my boy? What up, chat? Yo, who's that? Drew Barrymore in the chat.
Let's go,
How we
chat.
doing, Drew? Alfin, dímelo, ¿cómo está Alfin?
Welcome to the OneWingedAngel show.
Drew with Drew making it rain on your boy right now. How we doing, Drew? Right now we're doing the Speedstorm tier list right now. We're almost done with it. And this is the racers ranked right now currently, you know, from S tier, that is the best, to F tier, which is the worst. We put Hans next to right behind Jumba. I accept tier A, but it offends me a lot. Also, this is only for regulated, Alfin. So there's no ranked involved in this. This is strictly regulated level 50 privates or regulated 50 multiplayer now. All random maps, so it's not like choice defiant. We are thinking about doing a divisions tier list after divisions 4. So if you guys want to tune in on that, once division 4 is done, we'll be doing a divisions tier list where we'll do a tier list of these racers, but in division format. The next one is Rapunzel though. Where's Rapunzel? Yeah, I'm literally about to get canceled out here by Nessa and Rosalie. Like, I'm stressing them out. I love that Candy's all on his own. Yo, Alfin, gracias por el follow, Alfin.
Let's go, chat.
Wild Ride's gonna feel just right. Hey, let's go, chat. Hey, dímelo, wepa. Please don't feel the flow. High A rank. So Rapunzel's high A rank. So I feel like she's like up here. That's all I'm saying. I feel like Rapunzel can cook Jasmine. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I feel like Rapunzel can cook Jasmine. I'm saying Papi. Hey, yo, Monkey says no way. You don't think Rapunzel can cook Jasmine? One whip of that hair and she's taking Jasmine back. But maybe I could be biased because I love Rapunzel. I don't know. Dyson says he feels that too. He feels Rapunzel can cook Jasmine. We'll discuss that one later. All right, we got Frozen. We got 4 racers left, guys. 4 racers left. Rapunzel is near Davy. No shot. No shot. No cap. How dare you? What am I doing, Nessa? What am I doing? Jasmine beat Rapunzel, but it depends on when you have your skills. That could be it. Near Davy? I know, right? That's crazy. We got Frozone. Where are we putting Frozone at? Where are you putting your boy Frozone at? This man can destroy lobbies with his ice tracks. And in team mode, yeah, that man can literally help his team. Rapunzel is faster than Jasmine with flat stats. Yeah, we go by the numbers out here. If you're picking a defender on divisions, you're definitely, I feel like, yeah, definitely Rapunzel. Rapunzel over Jasmine. Fight me, chat. Fight me, chat. Right now, fight me. Come on. Frozone. B tier Frozone? What? Ashton saying S tier for Frozone. Drew saying B tier for Frozone. What else he said? Fight me. Yo, let's go. Pop. You know what I'm saying? Frozone S or A. Friend zone is A. Whoa. What are we doing about the friend zone? Okay. There's no friend zones here. Hold on. Beyonce on my contact says I'm obligated to dance. Oh my God. I was just hear Beyonce. Wepa. That's his name. So Frozone. Will you pick Frozone over Korra or Aladdin? Hey, yo, come on, Nessa. Am I down bad that bad? Would you choose Frozone over Korra and Aladdin? You would choose Frozone over Korra and Aladdin. Not asking more for real, Nessa? Not S in front of Ariel? In front of Ariel? Damn, I'm wrong on the speed. Is crazy. Borderline S tier. All right, so Frozone. Frozone's looking like Frozone is S tier. I'd leave him off S personally. S tier, last word. All right, so all right, guys. Now you get to vote on Papi, okay? We got Maui, aka the Papi of Speedstorm. The Papi of Speedstorm. Where do you put him at? Oh, I mean, I think that's an automatic S tier, right? Like, where are we putting Maui at?
You're still not done with that?
No, it's 80. We're judging 80 plus racers.
Dang.
High A. So are you choosing Maui like high, like up here? And that's a F? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but he can keep stacking his hooks though. So would you put him in between? Oh, let me not do that. In between Rapunzel and Jasmine, over Rapunzel, maybe with Punzi and Jasmine, or he could be near between Jumba and Kristoff. I probably feel like, you know, somewhere around here. I feel like Maui, you know, if his unique didn't get out of the unique when he got sun, I feel like he would have been higher. Punzi is not too high. Punzi cooks. Monkey, have you not seen me cook with Punzi? Yo, what up, soul man?
Let's go, chat.
TikTok side, how we doing today? All right, so we have Barbosa next. Are you guys putting Barbosa in S tier or is he A tier? Y'all always ban Barbosa divisions. What are we doing here? Ban tier next? Damn, not the ban tier. Yo, said Barbosa in A tier? Trash tier, please. We don't got a trash tier. Where are you gonna put Barbosa? Obviously, he annoys you guys, so obviously he has to be high. I hate that guy. S and a full lobby solo. You think A tier? And this one is weird? Yeah, because I feel like Barbosa can cook.
Barbosa? I mean, if he's not in S, he has to be at a high A.
Yeah, if he's not in S, he has to be like up here in A tier. And a 1v1 he dies, yes, yes, that is true. But in a full lobby, he doesn't. I feel like he'd be at top of A, honestly. He's invulnerable at all times. I's better. Top of A is reasonable. I feel like top of A, you know, he's like in the border. I enjoy beating Barbies with Hans, or beating Barbies. I mean, yeah, if you got somebody that's invulnerable, yeah, Barbie will get cooked, but that's ranked. I say at top of A would be fine. I mean, he gets banned so much in divisions. You know, at that point, you don't really see him in the competitive scene like that. So, all right, last but not least, we got Sadness, guys. Sadness for the last one. What we got? Monkey says, hi, Katie.
Can't get any closer.
I mean, they can kind of see you or still.
See my thigh.
Sadness, high end or high A or end of S. So will you choose Sadness over Barbosa? That's the real question.
Yeah.
None? You would choose none? Katie smoking without you? I mean, she just got out of work, so you know she's ready for that smoke. Sadness over Barbie, so I say Sadness probably low S. And then she's a great gatekeeper. Hey, yo, Titi Becky with the like of the live. Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
How we doing? How we doing today? Happy Friday. Welcome in.
Welcome to the OneWingedAngel show.
12 S tiers. She is S or A. All right, so now we are completed now, guys. Now that we got all the racers on the board, who do you think needs to be adjusted? Aladdin, no, they're not giving up on the Aladdin S tier, guys. Now move Aladdin to S and Jasmine ahead of Rapunzel. That's crazy. So y'all putting Aladdin up here in S tier, but people are saying that they were choosing Barbosa over Aladdin, which means Barbosa would have to go to S tiers. So think about that real quick, guys. If you're saying Aladdin deserves to go in S tier, that means Barbosa automatically goes to S tier, because that means you would choose Aladdin over Barbosa. Absence says for one, King Candy should be up there with Baymax. Is crazy. Aladdin and Barbosa are S tiers. I mean, so put it. I say this: would you choose Aladdin or Barbosa over Sadness? Both of these saying yes. Bar can be the top A. Monkey saying Sadness. Barbie is one of the most situational racers. That's why it's hard to truly determine. Then Aladdin, I like Sadness. So that's what I'm saying. Would you guys choose Sadness over Aladdin? Y'all saying justice for Aladdin and stuff like that. Are you guys choosing Aladdin over Sadness?
Yeah, any more problems?
this, guys. Rosali's not gonna like this. Hero Beast here is crazy. Yo, Zahabi in the chat. We doing Zahabi?
Let's go, chat.
How are you feeling today on the TikTok side? Legend, you are the legend, Zahabi. How are you feeling today? We got like 12K likes on the TikTok side on the live stream. Yo, we doing big things on the TikTok side. We're also on Twitch, kicking YouTube. I'm surprised TikTok hasn't taken me off live because we talking about Twitch kicking YouTube. They don't like that for some reason. Aladdin and Barbosa is S tier. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't fuck with it. You think this is a perfect one? You think this is perfect? How you been, Zahabi, by the way? How you been? How's your weekend so far? So are we saying that this list is perfect? We made this pretty organically with all input. Well, we didn't touch S tier though. Like, I feel like S tier could get moved around because we were just putting them up. So we didn't like really like just the S tier list.
No matter what order S tier goes in.
Yeah, because I got a dip early, Papi, but the tier looks really good. Have a great rest of the stream, Papi. I appreciate you asking. Much love to you, Papa. It's not, Russell saying it's not perfect. I'm gonna troll. It's not good. So on the S tiers, is all the placements on the S tiers are good, or I feel like Will Turner should be above Shane though. I feel like Will could probably be above Ariel too, if I'm not mistaken. But we did make this. As I say, I wanted the community to do this. This is like a community tier list, definitely built from the community. And you're saying Jasmine over Rapunzel. Aurora said Nick saying needs justice. And then I don't know. I feel like this is a great list. I feel like maybe Sadness can go above Shang, maybe. I feel like Sadness could go above Shang. Shang should swap for Aladdin. And you will really put Shang in the A tier and put Aladdin over Shang. Hero is A tier, actually. Do we have the race to decide if Hero is A tier or not? I should put a pin in it. Like, what do you mean? Oh, pin the image? Maybe Aladdin's here, maybe, just saying. We should save this tier list though. Title of tier list. The Papi of Speedstorm tier list with the community. But like this was made with the chat. And there's, you can download the image. Did you really save that paint again? Yo, Rosali. An artist ruin their work when they don't know where to stop. Maybe Aladdin, we just ruined that what we created. We fuss over it too much. I mean, I feel like we would. Nick said, nah. Aurora. Aurora you think Aurora goes to A? You would choose Aurora over Gantu, Tryan, Oogie, Gaston, Evil Queen, and Miss Incredible, and you will put in the likes of Figments and the Honey Lemons and all that. You're gonna dethrone me, Rosalie? Why? She really wants that Aladdin in S tier, guys. She really wants that Aladdin every day. Really, man. Putting Aurora up here is she will be the only lightweight in A tier. I feel like she'll be good. I think she's good. I think she's good at B tier. She might be A tier in the divisions tier list, Nick. You know, we're going to be doing the divisions tier list. They're also playing rank too much. See, that's the thing. We're trying not to put rank into the situation. Aladdin, I don't know, guys. I really truthfully feel like Aladdin should be up there. If Zeus is up there, I really truthfully think Aladdin should be up there too, because they're both glass cannons. I really think Aladdin needs to go up there. Hero above Eric. Hero cooks. What else, Ali? Hero cooks. Swap Aladdin for Shang. So you think Shang is the A tier and then Aladdin goes up here? I don't play enough. I'm just going off what I don't like. So you're saying, does this look better? Rosalie needs fall nets built around her chair. I'm afraid for her. Yeah, I feel like she done fainted so much. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I'm worried for her. Shang S tier, are we good? So you think Shang S tier too? I feel like I like how this looks now. I feel like I like how this looks right now. I mean, I agree with you, Wolf, and that's why they're in the top of the top in the S tiers, because that's where they are. And we won the revolution. I feel like right there, this is the perfect list right here. But I feel like also Sadness might go down. I feel like Aladdin over Sadness though. Well, all right, let's ask Wolf. Wolf, on a regulated level 50 setting, Wolf, where would you put Aurora? Do you keep Aurora at B or do you put her at A? Like I said, this is community based, so I want the community to feel heard, and I feel like this is a good list right here. Or the chat says Aurora should be at B rank. Wolf, what do you feel about Aurora? Also, you know, now that we got the legend Wolf in the chat, we can hit him up with the yo Hallmark moments. How you feeling, Hallmark? Aurora, B, Swan, and Violet are better. Swan, so you would say, so you're saying Swan is above Aurora and Violet. Damn, Nick is crying. He's crying. So do you think Violet should be moved up? Is that what y'all thinking? I'm the #1 Aurora player. I think she's a they said I'm number 1 in here. In my opinion, Aurora is not good, just annoying. Paga said, yeah. Now question, Hero B. I feel like Hero is A. I feel like Hero's A. Wolf, what do you think? Hero's A? So you're saying Swan and Violet are better than Aurora, which means, I don't know, does Violet go up here? Hero is A for sure. Okay, so there we go. You know, from the final boss himself, guys, Hero is A. That is the Division Season 3 champion right there. That is the Season 3 divisional champion right there. I'd put Hero near Beast. You'll put Hero near Beast? You want Rosalie to faint even more? Heart, there we go. I think Hero's pretty good. I think Hero should be up there. I think that's perfect for Hero. Rosalie, I'm sorry. Don't attack me, okay? I don't want no pitchforks at me right now. Oh, no, not above. No, my bad. Oh, now you put him last. Rosalie and I can agree finally. I didn't mean to put up above Beast. I meant to put up behind up. Maybe like there, because I feel like Celia's could cook too. Davy is too high, and I feel like Davy's perfect. I feel like now I think the list is complete. I don't know, maybe Violet maybe moved up a little bit. Okay, I can go with this one. You can go with this one now a bit. So I think the chat now is in agreement that this is the full list right here. Everybody's okay with this. No, there's no disagreements on this. There's a lot of characters there. There's 88, right? Am I tripping? Hey, yo, Steve-O Games with that raid.
Let's go, chat.
Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all feeling today? Do you want this? How we doing, Steve-O? What were you guys playing? Thank you for trusting me with your community. Everybody, no way Aurora is better than Violet. No, Wolf say no way Aurora is better than Violet. So then at this point, do we just put Violet right here then? Do we just put Violet up there then? That way Violet is above Aurora? Oh no, wait, Rosalie's not written. She's not happy now. Rapunzel after Jasmine. Wolf, what will you put Rapunzel over Jasmine or below Jasmine? That's the real question. No, that's a lot of places. Hey yo, how's it going? We did some Persona 3 reload. Hey, let's go. How was it, man?
Let's go, chat.
We're doing good. We're doing a Speedstorm tier list with the community right now. Community is upset right now. Thank you for the shout out. I think Donald Duck should go on top. No, I don't think Donald Duck should go on top. Or maybe Aurora and Violet goes down a little bit. I don't know. For this one, between Rapunzel and Jasmine is better. She plays alone. Rapunzel helps everyone. So you put Jasmine above Rapunzel. And then, all right, so if Violet is better than Aurora, that means Aurora will have to go down some. So Violet could go down some. Because I think Violet went too high up. So where would we put Aurora at, guys? Because that's where we're going to put Violet as well. What are you guys saying? That's the last thing that we're going to touch, and I think this is a complete list. So where are we going to put Aurora at? Because that's where Violet is going. Below Goofy? I can go away with Jasmine, but if I'm playing Rapunzel, everyone can catch me. Because you're giving everybody boosts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In between Goofy and Swan? So you think in between like
emotional damage?
So y'all thinking this right here? That's where they should go right here? Yo, what up, Mud Cricket?
Let's go, chat.
Today, my guy. How you been? How was your weekend starting off so far? It was great times. Let me some Atlas games. I'm new to them, but everyone so far has been awesome. I'm okay with this. Rosalie says she's okay with this. So that looks better right there, guys. I think we might have just completed this. Yo, Mud Cricket, we're doing a Speedstorm tier list. This is the completed tier list right here, guys. And I can download this. I've been working like crazy, but I'm here, my guy. I feel that I have been working my ass off too, man. We're saving this. Now, this is the official tier list. Download this image. We have now officially gotten the tier list for this baby right here. We now have the official tier list, baby. Let's go, baby. We did it.
Let's go, chat.
This treaty sign. I need this shiz. How many times did I faint today? I don't know, Rosalie, but are you okay? It literally took y'all 4 hours to complete it. Yo, everybody was debating. They wanted to erase us up there. That's a good list. I feel like there it is, chat. I like this. But also, Ali fainted way too many times. All right, so now that we're done with this tier list, guys,